Okay, guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I'll be your friendly, what am I going to be? Your friendly, oh gosh, I can't remember what we called it in this one. Grimdark Master, I guess, because today we're carrying on with our ongoing campaign, which is our Rogue Trader campaign, but we are back in a war story using a different RPG with a different set of heroes who all work for the same Rogue Trader dynasty. Today, we're carrying on with an adventure called Witchly Offerings that we're playing with one of Cubicle 7's current 40K RPGs, Imperium Maledictum. And with me today are the stars of the Rogue Trader campaign. I'll go the order I've got you guys on the screen here. Why don't you tell us who you are and who you're playing tonight. First up, we've got James.
Right, so yep, I'm James, and I am playing Octavia Aquari, a junior member of the Aquari Rogue Trader dynasty.
Nice.
With a coat.
Very nice. Next up is Sean.
Hey, I'm playing Icarus, a psyker. He's a looker. He knows it. He's got his eye on a blind mad woman as a girlfriend, and he's good.
Very nice. He's good. Otherwise,
oh
good.
My goodness.
Last but certainly not least is Jeffrey.
Hey everybody, I'm Jeff, and I'm playing Noros. He is a member of the Astra Militarum, and he is sort of the family bodyguard.
Nice. So, guys, we were back. We had our first 2025 session about 2 weeks ago. What do you guys recall about our last session? Let me bring us over to our map of Footfall. Let's see. I think this is the one we want. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Good guess, Madison. What do you guys recall about our last session?
We decided to pursue the corrupt Arbides Azarok.
Yeah.
We started by having a chat with Vladium Tokara.
Oh, yep.
Then we confronted Silvanto for the information of where Azarok is.
Yeah.
There was some conversing. Icarus tried to offer some intimidation, a bit of fear-mongering. And Azarok finally agreed to send him after us at the warehouse. Somehow Azarok or Silvanto felt like it gave him an out of one sort or another of not having tattled, and so said, you will see him at your warehouse where he will come to, I think, finish the job in essence. And then we started preparing for that ambush. Was the rest of the session.
Yeah. What do you guys recall about the preparations? Where is the ambush going to take place?
Just outside our warehouse, I believe. What's the name of the neighborhood? There's a name to it,
Void
right?
Dog Alpha Row.
Yes.
Which you can see there, Sean. It's on the map. It is right next to the Macro statue.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
You see it? On the left side of the God Emperor's Macro statue.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think the plan was to make Lady Octavia she's basically the bait, I think, where she's going to be, not alone, with the minion or something coming or going was the rough plan outside the warehouse, where hopefully he would take the bait and the rest of us would descend. We'd be in position. Icarus manifested his psychic static power for the first time ever, and so trying to cloud the minds of anyone who would be involved.
Yeah, your allies included, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, of course, it's just better that way. He did his.
You guys hear static on the comm bead? I don't know if. Oh God, help me, please! No, nothing at all.
Yeah, I don't hear you. He also did his I can't think of the word, but concentrated, we'll say, for his prescience points. Used his prescience power for the first time.
Yep. I think you called it a bullshit ability, in fact.
It wasn't me.
Well, it was one of us, at least.
He's one of us. He's one of us. He's one of us. For sure. For sure. And that's... Oh, and I think Noros was picking out a sniper spot, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Yeah, an Overwatch spot. Yep.
Yeah.
That's correct.
And that's what I remember. That's what I got.
You guys have anything to add?
That was a good summary.
Okay.
Yep.
Excellent. Then we are picking up with you guys in there. Oh, I see you have a bunch of the Aquari House Guards with you as well, Lady Octavia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Where are they stationed?
Oh, they were just moving around with me because I think the idea was that I'd, make some trips to and fro up from the warehouse. So it would almost look suspicious if I didn't have some sort of bodyguard.
Do you have only...
So they're just the regular guys, not three.
Yeah. You have 3 with you now. I seem to remember, were there not more like hidden somewhere in the warehouse or something? Or was that like one plan that was abandoned?
We were going to have some more in the background, so I don't know. Another 6 inside the warehouse, out of sight, and staying there.
Okay.
So we can call on them if we have to.
Okay. Then, yeah, so Noros is in his hiding place near, in one of the gargoyles at Void Dock Alpha Row. I think we've got that great handout for Void Dock Alpha Row as well.
Do they have the macro statue in the background?
Does not have the macro statue in the background, no, unfortunately. But does have a crane and a guy who looks like a alien load lifter.
No road trains either. Damn.
No road trains. Very, very little call for that in space. So, then, guys, let's kick. Everyone's got their fate topped up. Why doesn't everyone, let's get the game rolling. First time I think we're starting, I might be wrong about this actually, but I think very close to the first time we're rolling. No, it isn't the first time. We rolled perception as a first skill roll. No, we didn't. We didn't in Dark Eye. We rolled background skill. So this might be the first session where we're kicking things off right with a perception check or an awareness check in this in this game. It'll be awareness sight if anyone has that specialty.
Everybody keep in mind that the modifiers are before the roll, not after the roll for this sheet.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Sorry, so what are we rolling?
You are rolling... actually, this will be a routine check, please.
Okay.
Routine. Okay.
Routine.
Let's see how everyone does.
Awareness. I
success.
don't have sight. I don't think.
Icarus is just imagining his imaginary girlfriend. Distracted.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, indeed.
Then... Oh, sorry. Look at the wrong screen here. So what you can see, bear with me a second here. I think it's in the GM screen here. Let's see. Where are you? In the GM screen, there's a random table for generating ship names.
Oh, ship names?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah. Randomly generating Gothic gibberish as well. So the 40K equivalent of Technobabble, I guess.
Nice.
I was just trying to find the name list. I thought that it was repeated in here, but it is not.
I mean, there's character names on the right panel
of the GM
Imperium Maledictum screen. Yeah,
is there? Okay,
it's right next to the skill list.
Oh yeah, I would look right past it. I thought it was on there. All right, okay. Then it appears like it is Lady Octavia. So, Lady Octavia, you in one of your about a day passes while you guys are maintaining these, you know, kind of positions. You're getting a sense of much better sense of what the daily life is like down in Void Dock Alpha Row. There's a lot of turnover, there's a lot of noise, and there's a lot of shifty folks who are around. There's also a fair bit of casual violence that you see as well. It seems like the constant turnover and the necro gangers who spill over from some of the other sketchier, you know, areas make their way over to the Void Docks trying to steal stuff for money or to rob people, you know, careless space stevedores, as it were, or other careless travelers. And it's while you're returning to one of these that you actually spy someone who is, and I think Noros, you actually see this as well. There is an individual who seems to be quite clearly following, he's clearly following Lady Octavia and doing it in a way like, Noros, you see this as you're kind of keeping watch. It's not the Arbites, but it is someone who, it looks like, honestly, like a ganger. Like the person is armed. The person's, this is sort of, if you want to put a face to sort of generic, you know, Void Dock, or at least Footfall gangers. There you go.
Oh.
Now, this guy that you can see is not nearly as impressive a specimen as what this fella is. Imagine this guy's, you know, scrawny and short brother. And I think you would kind of picture whoever this person is who's following along. He's not carrying a big, you know, auto gun. He's got a knife on him, clearly, and he's got a sidearm on him. But he's otherwise just kind of following along. And Lady Octavia, you also notice this. However, when you make eye contact with the person, they don't do that thing that people will do when they're looking at someone when they're not aware, and then they make eye contact and they pretend to be looking elsewhere or whatnot. This person, when you make eye contact with him, he kind of looks back and forth and is like gesturing for you to come. And he kind of moves back into the alleyway. You actually don't see that, Noros. You just see that there's someone watching.
Okay.
Okay, I think I'll mutter in my voice speed that some ganger has approached. I'm going to have a quick word with him in this alley. And I'll bring the bodyguard a few steps behind me. And I'll peek in the alley.
Okay. So you go out there and you peek in the alley, and at the other end of the alleyway is this fella once again. He's kind of moved his way down. He hears someone walk behind him, you know, making their way out of the alley, and he kind of spins and then looks back at you and kind of hunches down near a rubbish bin or something like that that is nearby. And he's just, they're watching.
All right, so who's watching?
You could give us a let's see, what's the specialty here?
Intuition? Or
no, it's to recognize something. But good guess though.
Lore?
Yeah. Yeah, lore. Not forbidden. I'm looking for something like streetwise. That's what I'm looking for. I suspect it's got something like infractionists or something like that. as a
yes,
because it's not like lore. It's not quite like it is a matter of knowledge, but it's not really like book learning kind of stuff, you know.
I mean, there's a lot of kinds of lore. I don't know. You could I don't know.
Pick one, yeah.
Yeah, maybe let's see what
or just a harder lore.
Forbidden lore says. Because I think forbidden would be like, it's not Xenos. I think chaos, but I mean, I have been accused of inquisitor tendencies, so
Indeed.
I don't want to be seeing chaos everywhere. Here we go. Forbidden. Aliens, psychers, demons, knowledge of the Imperium. Yeah, that's turns out sometimes a stopped Inquisitor clock is right twice a day. So I don't think you have any knowledge of the Coronis Expanse, because that would be a sector specialization. So why don't you just give us a lore check, please, Lady Octavia.
A lore check.
Yeah, and this is something where if you have Infractionists influence, or if you want to call on the Aquare influence with Infractionists, I think you could apply this to this bonus, just because it's something to do with that.
Because we do have 1 point with that, right, with the Infractionists.
Yeah, with Aquare.
So now I'm going to have a memory fail. That means I'm using effectively 1 superiority, right? Oh, no, it's because it's not combat. It's not that. So what does it give me?
Plus 10.
Plus 10.
Yeah, plus 1 success level. So plus 10.
Right. So what's the difficulty, sorry?
Difficulty of this, I think this one's going to actually be challenging. Or whatever the... Challenging is the default level, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, plus 0.
Hot damn. So I'll be right for tonight and wrong for tomorrow. Here we go.
So I'll be 10 plus 1 to whatever I roll here.
Correct.
It should be negative 43 or something.
No. There you go. That's 2 success levels. You recognize that. So there's 2 bits of information you're going to get out of this. 1, the markings and the colorings on this guy. He seems to be from one of the narco gangs that occupies Footfall, the Cold-Blooded. The other thing is, the Cold-Blooded are not allied with the Black Brotherhood. They're not enemies of them, but they are not allies. The way that the... what were they? There's another one you encountered here, but I can't remember offhand. The... Where were they? The Night Bleeders.
Right.
Yeah. The Night Bleeders are kind of a client gang to the Black Brotherhood. The Cold-Blooded are not associated with them one way or the other.
Okay. So, tell me more.
Oh, so, like, are you shouting down the alleyway at that, or are you approaching him?
No, I'll go up closer to him.
Okay. So as you do, he's looking...
I guess I'll be just fingering my the belt on my las gun as I go. Okay.
Are you leaving your guards at the...
Yeah, I'll let them guard the entrance. I'll just say, cover me.
Okay. So they take up position, and one of them is keeping an eye down the alleyway. The other 2 are sort of watching either direction. And he kind of gestures. He's like, no need for that. No need for that. They'll see. You're the Aquare woman, right?
I am indeed Lady Octavia Aquare.
All right. Scab. And he touches his nose and he sees something fall off that tells you how he probably got his name. He is a very ill individual with some kind of horrifically... You don't think, at first glance, you think he's a mutant, and then you realize it's just someone with a horrific skin condition. And he's twitching the way that some of the narco gangers do. Your house is on the rise.
Indeed. And how does this concern you?
Scab is cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. We're at peace with the Orcborn. The Orcborn, they're coming for you.
The Orcborn? Tell me more. Who are these?
I think you rolled well enough to know that's another gang.
Okay.
I think you don't... You could roll again if you'd like. What you know right now, just offhand, is that you can't remember whether they're allied with... the cold-blooded, you just happen to remember his coloring because it was something someone had mentioned maybe at one point, or something you came across. The Orcborn, I don't think you necessarily know yet, but let's see.
Oh, they are. Succeeded as well.
Yeah. Orcborn are a rival to the... Not like open combat, but rival to the Black Brotherhood. You may remember the Black Brotherhood are the ones allied with the Casbolica.
Orcborn as in orcs?
They aren't... well, you would know with that role. They're not orcs. It's just they call themselves Orcborn. They've got whatever narco, xeno narco that they happen to do, their skin is all dyed green.
Right.
Yeah. So, he says, Orcborn are coming for you.
How come?
Paid.
And who by?
He looks back. A quarry's on the rise. The cold-blooded and the Orcborn. They could be good friends. And the way he's scritching at his skin, you can tell he's pretty agitated.
So, people are after our family. This is not news. How can you assist me more?
Cold-blooded and Orcborn. Friends. The Orcborn. It's an arbiter. He spits. He hires Orcborn to come for you.
Will he come himself?
Orcborn will make show and attack. They're dangerous, good allies. And Arbiter comes for you. He spits again.
They are just a distraction.
They take pay from Arbiter. And Arbiter being careful. But cold-blooded. Friends. Allies with Orcborn. Orcborn come to cold-blooded. Cold-blooded come to you. He's almost like vibrating with how clever he thinks he is.
So, if you are friends, can you persuade your friends to betray this arbiters?
Arbiter's paid a lot. And he's licking his lips and you can see the scarring continues inside.
Yes. Cash is good. Cash is good. But cash disappears.
Friends.
Friends, indeed. Friends. And friends can last a long time. Friends are worth more than short-term cash.
We here on the stones. Aquare. Friends with Casbolica.
Mm-hmm.
Orcborn and cold-blooded. Good friends He's just staring at you with these roomy eyes as well.
So you imagine a good word to the Kazbalaka might improve your station?
Coming from a quarry. I know.
Very good.
Cold-blooded. Can tell Orc-born. Arbiter?
I would like the Arbiter alive, preferably. Even if you just allow him to fall into our hands. You don't need to be too obvious. Just put him in a difficult position and withdraw. The Orc-born don't need to do more than that. They can protect their reputation.
He's... Arbiter is looking for treachery. He won't step in unless it looks... He points down. Are they tougher than they look?
They're capable.
Orc-born. Make it real. He comes in. They tell you.
Very good. And then, if you flee, we will not need to... If they flee, then we will not pursue, so long as we get the Arbiters.
Orc-born will agree. Cold-born. Cold-blooded. Will bring news. Scab. Guarantees. Arbiter.
Very good, Scab.
He spits in the ground again. A tooth came out that time. Good. Good friends. And he kind of rushes forward to try to shake your hand.
I've got gloves on.
Yeah. Yeah, good. Yeah.
I wear gloves for just this sort of situation.
Good thinking.
Having to touch the peasantry.
Tomorrow.
Very good, Scab.
Third
What
cycle.
time? Third cycle. Okay.
Cold-blooded. Orc-born. Good friends of a quarry.
I will remember. If all goes well, I will pass back favorably to Kazbalaka. If all goes ill, I will pass back unfavorably to Kazbalaka.
If all goes poorly, you...
You want to be friends with the Aquari because we're tougher than we look.
He kind of, eyes you up and down. I think he agrees with you. All right. Scab will tell. And he turns and scampers off. He gets to the end and kind of, you realize that furtive kind of look, that may just be how he is all the time. So he kind of twitches his way to the end of the alleyway out and he's off elsewhere. You hear from the end of the hallway when your guardsman, ma'am, everything okay?
Oh, we are good. Let us return to the warehouse.
You kind of hear him to the others. You heard him. You heard her. So if you return, what do you tell the others?
Yep, Tarsay, we appear to have a pact with the lowlifes that the Arbiters has employed. So we have a deal that in exchange for promoting them with the Kazbalaka, they will let the Arbiters fall into our hands. I don't know how far we can trust this, and I will pass this back to my cousin. of these two gangs, the Orcborn and the Cold-Blooded, so that if things go awry, there will be payback from the family.
Mm-hmm.
But we can play along with it, perhaps. I don't think we can trust them wholly, but it's an interesting twist, and that his allies may betray him.
Icarus and Noros, if you want to give us a challenging lore check, if you'd like as well, or unless you've got a Coronis Expanse specialty. Let's see if you've heard anything.
Woohoo!
It's a great roll.
+4.
Yeah, that's awesome. Have you sublime success in Blackbirds?
Yeah.
Sorry, what's the base one? I don't
Lore.
have the fancy one. Oh, just
Lore at
regular
challenging, please. Yeah. So you may remember Icarus was looking around for further information with Adder Soliket before. Your dear Adder.
Yes, yes.
Where is she? There we go. Why don't I have this in alphabetical order? Jeez.
There she is.
Mm-hmm. There we go. All right. Then what you know, Icarus, you actually have heard about these Orcborn fellows in a little more detail. The Orcborn, it seems as if there is whatever their preference is. Perhaps this is some of the drugs they use. Perhaps it's just part of their traditions or whatnot. They have sometimes some very unusual... They are mutants, technically, but not warped by the Imperium. They have been altered by exposure to basically orc spores. So modified orc spores. So picture, instead of having like mutations where there's like a buboes or something like that, imagine like a small little squig head appearing on your shoulder. And they've all got discoloration of their skin to a varying degree, or they may have tusks that grow out of their teeth. Now, you may notice, having lived your entire life as a human being, the human jaw is not really designed for orc tusks, so it leads to some pretty unpleasant mutations, but you can expect very much like what our ganger, stereotype looks like, only with green skin and sometimes with orc qualities, mutations added on. In the same way that orcs have, they're a particularly violent gang as well. So
I will pass all that along over the microbead.
Yeah. And is anyone else getting static on their microbead?
It's a feature, not a flaw.
Exactly. I'm being cryptic.
Yeah.
So Icarus was able to drop the thing and put it back up again if he needed to. So you, he's able to share that information as well. So what, if anything, do you wish to do before you'll have at least 12 hours before the third cycle is reached? Anything you guys wish to do in the interim? Is anyone suffering any injuries right now, or is everybody healed up?
Let's see here. I am not injured.
No dodgy hips.
What's that, James?
No dodgy hips or anything like that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I see. I see how it is.
Icarus's injuries are like geriatric injuries.
Yeah, right. I don't get hit in combat. I just like I mismanifest and stuff like this. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm good. I don't know. Probably, I'm not even sure what I manifested, but I have 3 warp charge. I think I was only manifesting psychic static, so I must have done something earlier. So I might purgate.
Didn't you use astral sight or something like that as well, or whatever? So second
maybe
sight.
I did.
I thought you used
soul sight. Maybe I did. Yeah, that's a good call.
I thought that you had that active as well.
Yeah, you're probably right. Let's see.
Take a look at last session's rolls.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, there's their psychic static one.
Yeah.
Oh, it says in the thing. Yeah, soul sight. See, last roll from last session.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah. Okay.
I forgot it shows the power. That's handy.
Yeah. It doesn't. It would be nice if it highlighted it in some way, but it's a pretty cool looking little readout thing. So I don't want to.
It is,
and it's a very functional character sheet, so I can't complain about that. But what if anything do you guys wish to do to prep? Other than what you've done thus far, now knowing that the person is coming at us or seemingly coming at a specific time.
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably look for a spot. Use one thing to do is look for a spot with cover that is in the ambush. That is in the ambush area.
So why don't we use like the abstracted zones for this one? I think.
Okay.
So you kind of picture the mainly. Hold on, let me take a look and see if I got a map. You guys keep planning while doing so, but let me see.
I guess there's not so much we can do because if we over prepare, he might spot it. So it's got to be a little bit low key.
Yeah.
So I guess it's just you two and my squad.
What time will that put us, Kevin, in the cycle that they're coming? Like, would that be in the middle of the night?
Cycle 3, yeah. Or... It's basically like their lights don't go off in here, like they're on all the time. So it's just this is the third cycle happens to just be like the third hour of the Imperial day. Here, I can't remember what the actual official time times of the day are in. I assume it's going to be something like nocturnes or whatever. Like it'll be the monastic or the liturgical hours of the day. But it's the third one in when the day starts, but there isn't a day-night cycle here, so unless you're keeping to the local cycle, you are not going to really know the difference between daytime and nighttime. It just happens that it's about 12 hours away.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. There's no sun or whatnot to rise or set, and you are always
the Emperor's light
in the light of the Emperor's macro statue.
Mm.
Well, what were you thinking, Sean? Was there a plan you had in mind?
Well, I was just wondering what would be most appropriate because we were thinking of having Lady Octavia. I mean, I guess we can keep to it that have her perhaps be lingering in the entryway or out there doing so. We'll maybe even come up with something she can be doing out there is a possibility to give her an excuse to linger on the X wherever we want.
Yeah.
With Noros being an Overwatch sniper spot and Icarus is interested in having some cover to be able to operate from behind in the general area.
Okay.
To effectively be able to duck behind against weapon fire.
Yeah. Which you may recall takes an action.
Yes. Yeah.
I guess to recap then, we're trying to capture the arbiters, but if it's too difficult, we kill them.
Okay, yeah.
Right.
Wiping them out is still a win. One does not attack the Aquari and unpunished.
Indeed.
Oh, pardon me.
Plus, once you get your hands on his stuff, your explorator, his data slate, that may have some information on it if he has it.
Yes. Yep.
So let's see here. Just checking and seeing if I've got. I don't really have a decent sci-fi kind of. No, what do we got here? No, definitely not. It's nice that they've been giving all these maps away. With it, I really wish they were optional add-ons. You know, like the monthly rewards for subscriptions. They just, if you look in your, what it used to be is when I would go in my my purchase material, my purchase stuff, it would all just be the Gabriel Pickard maps that I tend to use for most games. But every one of those free ones that they give with your subscription now, it gets automatically added in. So I've got a bunch of shit in here that like either I just don't really like the maps all that much, or it's not not appropriate. So I constantly have to remember.
Organizing them is not easy. I take it.
So there are certain things that you can add them in as modules, and so you don't get stuff like, if it's from a module you purchased, it doesn't get automatically added in. So like the Kingmaker stuff, for instance, unless I'm adding it in here, that's not included in this. But by default, everything else is. And I haven't seen something that allows me to just have like just the things I have purchased. It just dumps everything you've owned in there. But I did just find one called Owl Bear Cave, guys. So I mean, I think that I'm taking back everything I've said. This adding everything in is amazing. Let's see here. Yeah, I think we'll do Theater of the Mind for this one because I just don't see a really good.
Wait, sorry, how much total time do we have to prepare here?
12 hours.
Oh, yeah. Okay, because I was just going to mention, on my character sheet, I don't remember this, but on my armor, I have a -2 on 2 sections. I can't remember if that's because it got damaged.
Oh, it would be something that has...
Oh, it's -2 good.
Yeah, it was the fight with the guys with the chainsaws.
Oh.
Right. Rend.
Yep.
That rend characteristic, I think.
Yep.
Something like that.
Yep.
Right. So can I repair it? I guess is the question.
You would
get
have
it repaired.
You would have had time to have that repaired after that initial attack, because you guys did some downtime before you started implementing this investigation. So I'm totally fine with that.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
I just noticed it now. I didn't remember that it happened.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Okay, fixed it.
The broken armor thing is going around, believe me.
Oh yeah.
Sean's character in Warhammer Fantasy is currently cruising around with a bare chest and playing on every other location.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else other than repairing Noros's armor? He's waiting for the tide to come.
And where are we gonna? We're gonna have our armsmen inside. Is that right? There's gonna be some with you, lady, right? And then the rest will just be
7 more.
7 more hiding in the back of the warehouse.
Okay.
Maybe I'll do this, guys. Let me do this. I got an idea. Do this. First, let me a new page. Did I remember to make it? I did. Good job, Madison. Maybe a smaller. I'll use that football thing. No problem. It's been a long ass week.
Oh yeah.
Here we go. But on the upside, we get to play a whole bunch of Warhammer this weekend, so that's great.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
There we go. Why don't I bring you guys over here? Say, auf Wiedersehen to the macro statue. And say Guten Abend to the footfall docks. Now, I think, hold up, the dynamic lighting's probably on. Is it? Let's see. Yes, you guys can see nothing. How about now?
Dynamic lighting is working. The screen is blank.
There we go. I gotta hit refresh too. You guys lost all your cameras. Here, we'll put Lady Aquare.
I see the background. Yeah.
Yeah. So let me see here. Just can't reconnect on my side here.
Got a picture of a servitor.
Hey, everybody back. Yes. So this is Void Dock Alpha Row. This is sort of what you can expect from here. I was going to grab your other men here. What probably been smarter is just grab 3 of them and copy the 3. Oh, you know, I'm watching tomorrow, guys. In Canada on Prime, you can get Nosferatu now.
Oh,
nice.
For home premiere. Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
I'll have to check that. See if it's here too.
Nice. Yeah, I think like a home premiere is usually the same in Canada and the US. So I don't know. I know we can access it through Prime in Canada.
Yeah.
But
nice.
Yeah. Okay. Because we've got like our wrap up for Paradar, that God of the Gaslight Man. So it'll put me in a perfect Paradar mood, I think. Okay, so yeah, we'll do this here. So before I got distracted by setting all this crap up here, what I was going to say is, how many zones away do you think you'd like to be, Icarus, from, like, say, the entrance, from the side of the warehouse? I'm picturing the warehouse is the main room would maybe have like 2 zones worth of space in it. There would be one zone for like a workplace area and one zone for sort of a machine kind of area. There's a side entrance into the workplace area, and then there is probably 2 zones worth of space outside. How big are zones anyway? We should be a little less generous with this. Hold up. It is under the optional rules, I think, is where the...
Yes. I mean, I think the zone of a person using meters is a 9-meter diameter. So it's a 4 meters on all sides of a person would be their zone if you were using meters, is what I recall it was.
2 meters would be 1 person. Close range is someone within your zone. So close range is... Immediate is adjacent to you. Close range is within the zone. Short range, see if short range is 1 zone out. So I'm going to go to the combat section here. Because if short range is any target within the zone you currently occupy. Okay, so close is just closer than that, but not engaged. Medium is a zone that's in adjacent. So it's actually the same range bands for Soulbound. So that's actually helpful for me. So yeah, it is as I thought. It's about 12 meters to be, or 12 to 24 meters. So yeah, 2 zones within the warehouse proper, which probably has a ton of cover and stuff in it. There's the kind of like work where the office would be, where the mechanic stuff would be, an entrance to a back alley, and probably other areas. That is probably 1 zone for each kind of, each area around there. And then there is probably 1 zone to enter into the warehouse itself, and then 1 more. That is probably actually there's probably 2 zones of space outside. So if you were positioning yourself really far away, long range is 2 zones away, Noros.
Okay, I do want to be long range.
You remember if you're at long or at extreme?
The best long range weapon I have is the las gun.
Yep.
And it is just long, not extreme.
Okay,
so I don't
great.
have like a sniper.
I think it might be because there isn't an extreme range.
Oh, could be, yeah.
Just making stuff up here. No, there is extreme. Yeah, 3 or more zones away. Look at that. Doesn't your scope allow you to treat the range as 1 more though? I thought you would set up like some kind of sniper thing here.
I want to say aiming helps with that too.
That does, yeah. Range of your weapons increases by 1 step, and you cannot move this round. So your aiming would allow you to be at extreme, so you'd be 3 zones away.
Oh, okay. As long as I don't move, I can do that.
Yeah. So you'd be like perched up somewhere. Do you have a way to get down? You don't have a jump pack, I don't think, but do you have anything else?
No, I don't have a jump pack. I just have the Weber.
That'll be less effective.
I know.
Your character would have,
in particular.
Your character would have contemplated this, I imagine. So, is there like a grapnel?
Yeah, like I could at least set up like a rope or something like that to at least get down more quickly than simply climbing.
Grapnel launcher, page 148.
Oh.
It combines a climbing harness with a pistol-like launcher that fires a magnetic hook on a line. And when you aim it, Danny Elfman's score starts playing.
Nice.
Okay.
Is it like affordable? It's not like too expensive kind of thing?
I think we can assume that you can afford that. That's not something that's really going to be...
Okay.
Yeah, grapnel.
Well, I guess I don't need to add it to weapons because it's more like a item.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you are going to buy it, you also have to get an explosive collar, but I think you're okay with that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Good, good, good.
I usually get that on there.
Grapnel launcher is 550 credits, or whatever, or crowns, I think. Crowns? Thrones? Something like that, whatever.
Where is my money? Nope.
I mean,
nope.
I think you're good having that. Ooh, Magnum.
Right, like the Aquari household can afford.
Yeah, some way to get you up there. We were talking about you getting in place, and I think we just didn't think through the logistics of getting you up there and getting you down from there. So let's assume you've got that thing. You've got the climbing harness hooked up around your armor, and you've got this, so you're ready to kind of rappel down. You should, you need to do so.
Right.
Icarus, how close would you like to be? Are you in the same zone, which means short range, from the entrance, or what are you thinking?
I think it's called the Solar. You were saying
that's
about
in the
currency.
Macarian sector, not necessarily in the Coronis Expanse.
Oh, okay. Gotcha,
yeah.
gotcha.
In the Coronis Expanse. Oh boy. Let's see. Doesn't really matter, but
yeah,
we're just going to forget between now and the next time we have to reference it. So, but let's see here. It is. Oh, there isn't a purchase price actually. I don't think in here because remember you use influence to purchase things, or profit factor to acquire things.
And I think you're right that the generic term for currency in the Imperium is thrones.
It is
I think
thrones.
you're right on that.
Yeah, no, on page 113 of the Rogue Trader.
Nice.
The only measure is thrones when it comes time to collect the Imperial Tithe. The currencies of mankind are as varied as the worlds of the galaxy and are only measured in thrones when it comes time to collect the Imperial Tithe.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I think Icarus is going to he's going to rejigger a little bit his power situation in his time.
Okay.
He is going to drop metabolic overdrive.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
so sad.
Never mind. Drop Soul Sight.
I was really looking forward to their next album. It's really unfortunate.
Well, you're in luck because that's what I'm going to be doing.
Oh,
so you're,
reunion tour!
Yes.
I love it.
I'm dropping Soul Sight,
okay.
and then I'm going to.
Honestly, I was never a fan.
In my time, I'm going to do a purgation, so I'll need to roll for that.
Excellent.
I need to roll on the table. I think it's automatic, not in combat, but I'll need to roll on the table.
Okay, hold up.
And then I'm going to gather the party around before we're in place.
So you can purgate?
No. Well, that'd be funny. That joke's on them. But no, for metabolic overdrive, proximity matters for who could possibly be affected by it.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah.
And assuming you're timing this around the time of the third cycle as well.
Yeah. Yeah, in that kind of in the home stretch, in the final.
Okay. So here we go. I've got two. Here we go. Psychic phenomenon. How much are you purgating?
This is just 2 because I'm maintaining.
2. So plus 2. 1d100 plus 20, please.
I'm maintaining static, but I am dropping. Soul Sight.
So if you have to roll for it, though, how would you communicate to everyone to come in so they could, and how would they find you? If you
microbead? Can I still just say in the microbead? And I'll give him a location. I'll say, meet me by the, meet me.
I thought it was
right at the entrance.
Okay, static is what, telepathic?
Oh, maybe you're right.
Because I thought we read that and
yeah, you could be right.
Is it Night Shroud? No, what's the ability called?
Psychic Static.
Psychic Static, okay.
It's a minor power.
Oh, got it. There we go. Okay, that would be why I cannot find
Psychic static.
Let's see here. Psychic static. You, till the start of your next turn, a creature or device doesn't perceive you unless it wins an easy awareness test, opposing your manifest test.
And voice is, it's a good call. Voice is involved.
Yeah.
It's a good call.
I think that's why I was making the joke, because it was, I remember we discovered after you had manifested it that, like, oh yeah, no, it hides everything from everybody.
Right.
So do you wish...
I mean, you know, I'm not complaining. I am going to write on a data slate in the warehouse, in our warehouse. I'm going to write a note on a data slate and you know, bump into Lady Aquari and hand her, you know, like this floating data slate, or, you know, maybe if this is doable, I will show her the note, gather everyone by the warehouse door for a proper manifestation.
Who is everybody? You mean like the agents?
Yeah, why not? I mean, we'll see how good I roll. So, I mean, it could only, you know, it's,
so let's
but
roll
we might as well have them in proximity.
Purgation first. Psychic phenomena,
Yes.
1d100 plus 20, please.
Okay.
We're all going to get full damage, aren't we?
I will make some biting quip, but you can't hear it, so it doesn't really matter.
75. Memory worm. Everyone in the area finds it difficult to recall minor things such as people's names or the time.
We forget when they're coming. No.
Well, this is, I'm assuming, again, you're not pulling the, like, psychic pull my finger trick. You're doing the purgation away from everybody.
Yeah. Another time, though. Another time, for sure.
Yep.
But,
all right, so then it is, you did not, the lingering comes, do you ever win?
what's the question? What's that?
The lingering, when lingering.
Oh,
but if it occurs in a zone already affected by that phenomenon, reality there permanently manifests a lasting. Oh yeah, jeez Louise. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh God, 1d10 minutes. Or until the thing. So you drop the thing, and then there's just this. You know, you kind of like come to, and you realize like there's a different group of people who are near where you've hidden yourself.
Yeah.
Whoa. But then you're able to move yourself over. So you can reduce your threshold right now.
Okay.
Or your warp charge, not your threshold. Keep your threshold where it is. You'll need it.
Yes, indeed. Yep.
Ooh. Do you have a... There's no, like, lore psychic phenomenon, is there? Or lore psychers? Or is that lore forbidden?
That's lore forbidden.
Why don't you give us... Do you have any training in lore forbidden?
Sadly, it's on the list, but I don't think so.
Oh, that's. Would you give us just then a? Give us a challenging, a routine lore check, please.
Okay.
Yeah, routine lore. Stop being stingy, Madison. Come on.
Oh, there we go. Look at this. I'm a one guy right now.
So here is something to consider. Assuming you've overheard, because you can hear what everyone else is saying, right? So you've been privy to the conversations about the Orcborn, and you've heard, well, you also learned about these too. Perhaps the reason that you heard about them when you were kind of making contacts amongst the Psychers, you may remember, Sean, the player, may remember that orcs have a unique shadow or presence in the Imperium. Right? Like they have there's a very weird thing, and I'm using that term quite pointedly because there's a weird thing that manifests with them where there is almost like it's kind of similar to what the Gene Stealers do, where there is almost like a cumulative circuit that can be formed with the more of them that are there. They form this sort of communal bond, but unlike that where it creates a signal, it tends to just warp local space, which can make it difficult to manifest things. And it can also mean that they can just suddenly manifest utterly bizarre and disproportionately powerful and dangerous psychic powers in the form of their weird boys. So if these humans are kind of like quasi-mutated by that, there may be some weird reactions to psychics, or they may be more, maybe one of them might have some kind of psychic abilities as well. I think what you've heard is that the psychers just don't like being around the orc boys, or the orc-born. These guys have like 6 different names. They kept changing their names. What a total pain in the ass for having to rename the backs of jackets all the time. But the orc-born were, yeah, like this is a thing you've heard, that they have. They seem to have. It's unpleasant for telepaths to be around them.
Okay.
Oh.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, okay. Well, I'm going to, so if everyone's huddled around me.
Do you wish to share that info with your
allies?
Yeah.
I'll put that on the, data slate. Another note.
People keep bumping into the unseen Icarus as he's typing away on his,
right.
Now
I'll hand it to Lady Octavia.
Okay. So Lady Octavia, you get this information from Icarus as well. Nothing you've heard about them being like a psyker gang. So this may just be
a lot of
like
spelling errors. It's not pretty.
You said that you were swapping out. Is there so you've left the message? Do you wish to get everyone together for metabolic overdrive?
Yes, huddle up. I have Lady Octavia's helped huddle everyone up. The whole team. You know, I don't know how many of this will actually. We'll see how I do. But
it's like 1 per success level, or is it 1 per 2 success levels?
I think it's 1. We can.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Nice. Challenging success level creatures, yeah. Excellent. So, challenging check. That's a great ability, too.
It's nice. It is. It's a nice one. All right. Let me think about this. Do I want to...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, I'm good. Let's see. What is
You
it?
wanna
I have
push it?
63. I'm...
You're considering. I can see it. You're considering.
I was thinking about spending a fate.
But I have to re-roll?
Yeah, no, for advantage. To roll with advantage.
Yep.
That'd be a possibility.
Did you
but
burn
I think I'm
fate recently?
I must have. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I'm at 2. Yeah. In our probably at the summation of our last probably the macro statue is what I'm imagining. I don't know though, because I feel like I burnt one and you gave us one. Am I misremembering all this? And then I must have burnt one again.
Yeah, I think it might have been I think you guys got one back, because Lady Aquari, I know for sure she burned one at one point.
Yeah.
So I think you might have burned one as well. It might have been a psychic phenomenon.
Yeah, I think you've burnt yours twice, indeed, and you had one restored.
There you
I
go.
burnt one and had it restored.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna go straight up here. We're gonna see what happens. Yep. All right. I am good. Oh, there we go. Look at my rolls right now.
Excellent.
I've rolled a 1, and a 5 in the last 3 rolls.
Pretty amazing.
Unbelievable.
I mean, careful. Roll20 is listening, so.
No, don't brag.
And you guys are about to be in a combat, so.
You're pushing it.
Yeah, exactly.
So, so the party.
Icarus is really living up to his name here.
Right. The party, and then 3 of our minions.
I guess the 3.
Yeah, we'll have your 3. Yeah, I think. Let me give you. I'll put health bars on them, and I'll give them. I'll give you control of them as well.
Okay.
So I can shoot them without any guilt or responsibility.
Right. So everyone, you get that benefit of what's in the chat. So keep that in mind for your dodging.
Did you upgrade the armsman's weapons, or am I misremembering?
I don't remember that.
They saw the
Anybody
shotguns.
else?
Yeah, they'd be better off giving them las guns at some point.
Okay. Okay, so I think you guys have access to that, controlled by Lady Octavia. You should all be able to see the... Yeah. Do you have a name for the Aquari Guard? Do all houses tend to give kind of badass names to their Do
Yeah.
you want to roll in that random gothic techno, whatever gothic
Maybe.
gibberish thing? Why don't you give us here? Why don't you each give us a D10? I'll give you a couple of options.
Okay.
7, okay, an 8, and let's see,
Dave.
8 and 6. So we've got, I'll read it forward and then backwards. Here's the first two selections are Anima and Aeterna. And reading it backwards, 6, 7, 6, 8, and 7. Genitor and 6, then 8 and 7. Genitor and Stricto. I mean, I'm not sure if any of those are really super evocative. I saw in the middle of the table there's Milite. So I was like, okay, cool, there's going to be some useful things on here. Ooh, what about the Optima Guard?
Sure.
Yeah.
Aquare Optima Guard. Yeah.
Okay.
Or the Aquari Vindicators.
The Vindicators, okay. What's the Latin translation of Vindicator?
Let's try that. Let's.
If you give me about 6 weeks, I can tell you what it is in German.
That's right.
Vindicator.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. So Vindicator Primus. Go. And I'll cut and paste that fella. And go. I guess Vindicator Secundus. And Vindicator Tertius. I think that's right. You know, it's fucking 40K Latin. What am I talking about?
Yeah.
I don't really need to really... Here we go. Vindicator Tertius. Okay, so there you are. You have your allies. You should have control over all of those too there, Lady Octavia. So, what... I guess just put a dot that's your color to show control over them, and to show that they are under your control. Okay, now these I'm going to put under everybody's control. I'm just going to keep them general vindicators, so you guys can grab them as you need them. And
how many do each of us control?
You have a total of 7 in the back right now. In the stockroom, we've got
Lady Octavia. How many would you like?
Icarus, you borrow.
He snickers. How many would you like, lady, to control?
I guess if you how many?
I think what you guys did last time is like everyone took. I think the Lady Octavia took 3, Icarus took 3, and because Noros is a soldier, he took 4.
Okay.
Is that right?
That seems reasonable. I can't remember, but yeah, it seems about right.
Let me do this then. I'll move. Hold on. I'll move some over here. Boom. There's yours, Icarus. They are not with you, and remember, if you wish to give orders to them, you will need to actually be able to communicate to them.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Oh, that's true. Maybe maybe I shouldn't get any.
Well, I mean, you'll be rolling for them. Is also okay. So the brick of 4 there, Noros, those are under your control. These are all, those 7 are hiding in the back for now anyway. I just wanted to give people control over them as needs be, or before we get into the thick of it.
And the reality is, I'm going to be attacking soon, and as soon as I attack, they're going to be able to detect me. So it's not going to last long. I'm not going to be.
Honestly, it's fine for them to be under Noros's control. And you're just rolling dice for them too.
Sounds good,
right? Like the we're talking about the players having control of these things, not necessarily each of you ordering these things around. In all likelihood, there's like some that are probably listening directly to Lady Octavia, and the rest are under Noros's direction. But we don't want Jeff to have to control like a fucking, war band full of. We're not playing, a small game of what do you call it? Combat patrol. They have a ballistic skill of 50, or ranged of 50, 50, and their combat shotgun does 6+ SL level to medium range.
Oh, sorry, 50, and then 6+ SL at medium.
A smarter DM would have done is just to take the picture. I'd have this as their token, and I'd have their little combat profile from the book as their image, so you guys could see that more easily.
Oh, nice.
I'm not saying I did that. I'm saying a smarter and better prepared. Grim Dark Master would probably do that. Okay, then. So we've got Lady Octavia's Vindicators are under the Metabolic Overdrive feature. Then, how are you keeping watch over these folks? Are keeping a watch out for the Orcborn? Stratagem.
I just deleted my token, Kevin, accidentally.
No, you don't worry. You just got that ability on you right now. If you hit Control Z, it might put it back.
Oh, no, negative.
I wonder if I can do that. I'll probably end up moving. Let's see. Look at that!
Nice.
The power of the DM.
Well done, sir. Well done.
Look at that. We can, when there are missteps, don't worry. Control Z. I didn't know I could undo player actions that way. That's amazing.
Right?
Yeah,
that is.
Guys, I'm heady with power right now, I tell you.
Seriously.
All right. Then, let me get our...
as to your question, maybe we want to be cautious with being on our, communication buds or whatever while they're nearby, because we don't want to tip anything off.
Yeah. You can't hear me anyway, so I'm not saying anything. I'm good.
Guess you're
I will
static?
be following them. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, remember in this game it goes from down to up. All right. I'm saying that for my purposes, not for you guys. You guys already know better. All right. Let's do this. Boom. 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 So the question is, am I actually posting stuff or pasting stuff with every boom, or am I just trying to gaslight you guys? I don't know. Let's see here. Guess we'll find out shortly. And boom. And boom. Alrighty. Yes. Okay, and then boom. And boom. Okay. All right. So we got everything ready here. All right, then, guys. Noros, you are the one who is probably in the most advantageous position. Give us an easy awareness sight check, please. Make a check for them. I have... I got 3 degrees of success.
6.
So with 6, here's what you can see. Moving up towards the entrance, the front entrance, there are 2 groups of very scarred and, it's clearly gangs, and the green skin really kind of gives the game away, you can see that there are a pack of 15 Orcborn that are sort of making their way through the alleys, congregating together, and making their way towards the front entrance. They are about 2 zones away from it when you first spot them. They're at extreme range for you right now, but with the 3, that allows you to also spot coming up from behind. Another wedge of Orc Boys. Orc Boys, again, that's their sub-chapter of it. It may sound like I'm just fucking up the name, but I'm really being specific about the different sub-chapter of the... Anyway, the Orc Boys, again, Orcborn. The one wedge is making its way towards the back, so that's that like one in the center. The one in the black is making its way towards the front. They are armed with a variety of weaponry: auto guns, stub pistols, shotguns. One's got a shock. No, one's got a. Where is he? Oh, here we go. One's got a vicious-looking, orc scrap axe that he likely took from something, and the way his body is completely distorted, he's got more of that, like, orcish frame from the top where his arms are almost, like, hanging down past his knees.
Oh, yeah.
Very easily carrying that thing. And in fact, I wonder if I've got an orc one to represent him. Let's see. Probably. Orc. Here we go. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Orc boy, orc boy. When you guys fight those orcs on the that planet?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. You shot one through, yeah, through a stone. I do not have a... Let's use this, why not? There's the leader. He's leading the charge over here. And he has... Okay, that many wounds. All right, then. Why don't we do this, guys? We'll roll... or set up our initiative. Let me make sure I've got no one in here right now. Move all turns. Guys, as of today, 1 month in 2025 with no accidental deletion of initiative trackers.
Nice.
We're off to the races.
Amazing.
Okay. I don't think you need to click on your token, but let's find out. Them. Yeah, it's just a score, right? Like you're not actually rolling.
Yeah, it's just a number. Yeah.
Yeah, Norris is above me as well. That's right.
Your armsmen have an initiative of 7. Or, I'm sorry, your Vindicators have a 7. The... Okay, 7 as well. And... the... leader. Whoa. 8. Okay.
Sorry, what was the name? What I asked this last time, and what was the name of the guy who we're trying to capture?
He is an Arbiter. Arbiter.
Arbiter.
Yeah,
Arbiter.
Yeah, he.
I don't see him. Correct.
You do not see him yet. No.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. He looks like Judge Dredd.
Yep, he is the law, or at least he was. He is between jobs right now. He is aspiring to be the law once again.
Now he is the target.
Correct. Okay. Then I think, guys, with everything set up and us ready to go here, why don't we take our mid-session break, and then we'll come back and get into it.
Nice.
So, for those listening at home, we'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Hello, Bubby. Are you okay? Hello. Have you been sleeping? You've been sleeping. You've been sleeping in your bedroom. I got it. Great. Oh, what a rain. I'm having a good look today.
All right. Should double check my move rules here. Let's see. Actions. Yep, Sean's leaving us once again to go work on a beachcomber.
It's my combat cap.
Yeah.
Yeah, better get focused.
Right.
Sean, did you play Otherscape? That cyberpunk whatchamacallit? City of Mist game?
I sort of did. We I played, yeah, about like 10 sessions, but we didn't use the setting. We played in a different setting, but we used the system.
I was very close to it over when they had their like Black Friday thing. I was very close to getting a package for it, and I was like, I don't run City of Mist enough, and I've got like 2 slipcases of books for it. But I just saw that with the update they sent on Legend of Mist, they're going to be kickstarting. Their next Kickstarter is Otherscape Cairo.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Cairo.
Yeah. I think that's one of the maps in Overwatch is actually two of them by now, but like one of the original maps in Overwatch was in kind of like a weird sci-fi Cairo. So you had like pyramids and stuff like that in it, but also like crazy sci-fi stuff. And this looks, the art that they've got for the preview looks like it would be right at home in that. So
yeah, looks pretty cool. That sounds pretty cool.
Okay, just checking. I think it's a free free move to move within your zone, and then it's an act. You get one move action to move between zones. Is that right?
Yeah. Yep. That's correct. I think you're right.
Yeah, and then if you're disengaging is when you need to. Oh, you can use your move. Is that bottom corner of page 207? You can use your move to get into cover.
Yeah, if you're right next to it or something, kind of thing. If it's in your zone. I remember that. That's right.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Nice.
Okay, then, first up is the... Why did I close both books? My goodness. Madison, come on. I think you never ran. I would absolutely love if they produced adversary cards for this game.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they don't have enough yet, but like when they do have more, then that would be so fucking great. Because you know who does that? Ulysses Spieler.
Wow.
Yeah, for both Fading Suns and for the Dark Eye. And here we go. Here we go. All right, I got one where I've got my combat section open. Let's get to it. All right, so then Noros, you have spotted him, but you're... Oh, why is your initiative's pretty low? I don't want to make you self-conscious here, but...
Yeah, he just got trash talked.
Oh, hey. I like to wait to see what the enemy's going to do before I commit.
Absolutely. You're a reactive. I had just such a dumb conversation with a client this week about... They're like, no, I want to be proactive on this thing. And I'm like... So you want to get expert reports before the plaintiff does, so we're going to force them to get all the expert reports, and then it's their rebuttals to our prima facie ones? Just so I'm saying it out loud, so hopefully you hear how dumb that sounds.
Right.
But, oh boy. All right. I was checking... I was checking on your...
And I would like to have my Laz pistol out in my offhand already.
Yeah, you got it. Superiority. We were checking for that.
Oh, yeah.
So, what we know is you know your foe. So you get +1, guys.
Nice.
You know the battlefield. So you get more +1. And you've positioned yourselves in some pretty creative ways. I think you guys have 3 superiority going into this fight.
Nice.
Woohoo!
Mm-hmm.
And now, remind me, we can add those 1 for success levels, or...
Yes. You can add all of your superiority on one roll once per turn, and it refreshes at the start of your turn.
Okay.
Throughout the round, you can do it once. So it could be for reaction, it could be for your action, whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Let's get into it. So this guy was going to... He's going to rally his troops here. Warg! That is a presence test. That was a successful presence test. Ooh, they're getting a bonus to their actions. Have you any guards at the door, Lady Octavia?
At the front door?
Yeah. Like, you weren't being surreptitious about it, but I mean, I think you had only the 3 that were with you all the time, so... What do you think?
I think I'd have them on the inside.
Okay.
I guess we'd have
So
some,
then you can hear kind of a go, 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 as some of your warehouse workers are going down. Icarus, you said you were in the same zone as the entrance to the warehouse. Is that right?
I was wanting to be medium range from
the entrance.
I mean, from the X. Let's see, from where we want them to be.
Well, there is a entrance at the side. That'll be one zone. Then there's a second zone in that alleyway. Then there'll be two zones out front for the length of the warehouse. One of those is where the entrance is, and then there is these guys, wherever they're coming from. I'm going to roll randomly, see if they're just suddenly in your area or whether they are coming from the opposite side. What do you think?
I'll be medium from the entrance.
Okay. Evens, odds. Okay. They're coming from the opposite side, so they are currently, if you're medium range from the entrance, they are extreme range from you right now. So, what are you doing, Icarus? You hear the sound of the Orcborn living up to their name.
I am going to, let's see here.
Surrender?
That is far enough away that there's not much I can do there. And I think that there's an action I may try to do here that is maybe seize the initiative.
Okay, so you want to be top of the initiative next round?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Then Vindicator Primus. They can hear the sound of auto gunfire outside.
I guess they're going to hunker down behind whatever cover they can and cover the door.
You got it. So they could use their move to get to cover, free move to move over to cover, use their move to get to cover, and then use the Overwatch action to watch the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Kevin, if I could use my move to be in cover, just to be, because I use my action, right?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, that's fine. All right, so then it is the Orcborn turn. The 15 on the left, all kind of racing forward, firing their guns without any really target even anymore. They're shooting the fallen warehouse folk. They need one their move to get them to within long range of you, and then one more move to be in medium range. So they're at the door right now. The ones along the side will also have moved up to the door, and that is all they can do this round. So you got a small group that are sneaking up to the side, and you got a big group that's assaulting the front. Lady Octavia, what are you doing? Oh, who's got the higher? Is it agility that's the tiebreaker?
Yeah, it's Noros goes first.
Okay.
From memory. What's your agility at the moment? Yeah, 'cause I've increased mine yet. I think you're 36 or something, right?
Agility.
Oh, no, reflexes skill. I think Noros's reflexes is probably higher.
Oh, what?
Reflexes might be a specialization.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Reflexes, I'm 39. Yeah. I improved it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I don't see reflexes.
Oh.
Is it under a skill?
Yeah. It's a skill.
Oh, there it is. 50. Sorry.
Oh, wow.
Reflexes.
You're way ahead.
Okay.
How about that?
Noros, you're up first. What are you doing?
Well, if I remember correctly, they told us that if it looked too obviously a trap, then the Adeptus would not show his face. And so I'm going to hold my trigger finger, but I'm going to keep it locked on this leader guy here.
Okay.
I got my las rifle trained on him.
You got it. Lady Octavia, what are you doing?
I'm doing like my guards. I'll get behind some packing cases and get my las gun ready.
Okay. Any action you wish to take? Or are you doing Overwatch as well?
Overwatch as well.
Okay.
Wait for the suckers to come through the
So
door.
that brings us to the end of round one. You can either take another action or just let your Overwatch expire. Remember, it doesn't carry over to the next round.
Right. Yeah, no, I don't. I'm not going to actually take an action yet.
Okay. Lady Octavia, the Vindicators.
Okay, aiming doesn't do anything It just
it increases your range.
I think so. Yeah, so nobody cares. Yep.
Okay. Then it is top of the round. The warg leader is going to go racing in. Yeah, he'll have to run in, I guess. So he runs in. Still, he'll move one, and then he'll do the same thing again. Warg! That's a little tough in the throat. Then it is. That's not great. He didn't. Not as effective. He apparently had a cough in his throat. You may have thought it was just me choking on an orc sound. There's actually some really, effective role playing. Icarus, you're up next. What are you doing? You've got all 15 are currently at medium range from you. One zone away.
And did Lady Octavia? Are we supposed to attack them? Was there a plan on that? Lady?
I think it's as Noro said, if it appears to be an ambush.
Yeah, we've got to let them get through the doors, I think.
All right. I'm going to I guess I'll seize the initiative again. I mean, I'm waiting.
Yeah, you got it. Okay. Oh shit, actually, Icarus, forgive me. I'm going to move you in position. Do you want to Overwatch for something? Just because you already seize the initiative, you're already at the top of the round?
Yeah.
And seize the initiative, doesn't it permanently place you at the top until someone else does it?
Yes, I think you're correct. I will Overwatch. Does it allow me to, let's see, if your trigger for Overwatch doesn't happen this turn, can I do it with a power?
Let's see. Overwatch.
It's on page 209.
209. Okay. Let's see here. Overwatch.
It seems like it.
Yeah, this is an action, so yeah, absolutely.
Action. I'm going to use who's inside right now? Who's
Lady Octavia, the Vindicators, and a bunch of warehouse folks who are kind of running for the hills right now, plus the other 7 guards that are hidden there.
I guess I will. Well, and is there anyone at the doorway? Is that its own zone? The doorway?
The doorway itself is not like a zone, but like once the door is open, it is passing from one zone into the first zone, one of the 2 zones in the warehouse.
And is there anyone just outside the doorway at this point?
All 15.
I'm thinking I kind of want to use Psychic Shriek as Overwatch outside the door, in that zone that's outside the door. Once they start entering.
Okay,
that's my idea.
Yep, that's fine. Okay.
Okay.
Then it is their turn. They throw the door to the thing open, and they are going to be heading in. So if you'd like to use your Psychic Shriek, again, this will reveal you and will show that you guys have an ambush set up.
Yep. Let's do it. Let's see.
Just so you guys are... Maybe I misunderstood. Aren't you waiting for the Arbiter to get here so he doesn't know that there's an ambush?
That's what I understood.
I see. Gotcha. It's a fair point.
It sounds like Icarus didn't understand it that way, so that's fine. So let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay. Oh, I keep forgetting that Psychic is before combat. Here we go. Okay. Psychic Shriek you're using. Here we go. Now, does it get rid of your psychic static, or is that still active?
I think that's a fair point. I mean, I'm revealed. It's an overt power. I'm revealed by whoever it. Oh, I think if they take damage, so maybe not. Let's see. Let's check.
Yeah, I think if it functions kind of like D&D invisibility, then as soon as you do an attack on somebody, that's generally when it drops. Let's see here. Psychic static.
If a creature or device takes damage or you interact with it, it becomes able to perceive you.
Oh, yeah. So there you go. Okay. So that's a success or a fail on the attack. So,
Yeah.
go. Okay, so Psychic Shriek, though.
Okay, here we go.
Let's see, are
Make
you
sure my,
pushing?
Not
It's
yet.
a difficult skill.
It's this is my big dog though. I'm telepathy here. Here we go.
Here we go.
All right.
Okay. Choose a zone within medium range. Creatures excluding you must make a difficult psychic discipline test. If you win, they suffer damage equal to the willpower bonus plus the difference in success level. Which ignores armor. Okay, cool. All right. So you gain 3 warp charge from that.
Oh yeah. Yep.
And let me add these rolls here. What is the base damage for this is 6 right now, right? So there'd be we including your success level. So I'll just subtract.
Yep.
Whatever, if any, success levels they gain.
6. Yep.
Okay. So let's see. Difficult discipline. All right. Okay, so that is 4. All right, these guys do have a little bit of resistance here, but there we go. All right, so look at this though. Boy, oh boy. Boom. I'm just gonna roll once for each row. That's easy. What does your Psychic Shriek look like as it manifests?
I mean, I think it's probably with him his mouth wide open, even though it's psychic. He's like, kind of but it's silent, except to the psyche.
Nice. Okay.
Seeing Icarus with his mouth wide open and everything would be pretty disturbing to the psyche as well.
Indeed.
Okay, look at that. Boom. And final row. Again. All right. And only one of them needed to open the door. So that means we have a bunch that are able to move in and engage. Whew. Lady Octavia. You said you drew your pistol. Do you have your...
No, my last rifle.
Oh, your last rifle. Okay. So they'll move in, and I'm assuming you guys are kind of in the office area because you're important, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're one zone away from them right now. They're going to start opening up with their guns. All right, so let's do... And cover grants disadvantage?
I think it's against damage.
Oh, that's
Let's
right.
check.
Yes. Yeah.
Depending on its quality of cover, it takes off of 2, 4, or 6, something like that.
Yeah. Great. Okay, so...
Page 204.
Oh, I'm checking the screen.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Come on, screen, don't let me down. Influence, speeds, difficulty, superiority, Imperial factions, fate, hit locations, range. Take cover, there we go. +2 armor for light, +4 for medium, +6 for heavy. We'll say it's medium armor, so +4 to your armor. Okay. For each of you. All right, then, would you care to have your armsman have a reflexes of 30.
Yep.
So, Lady Octavia, I've got some shots on you first here. Oh, and on your guardsman. That would be a hit. No,
But they're
that's a miss.
Overwatch. They don't fire first, or they?
Remember, Overwatch doesn't carry over from one round to the next.
Oh.
If you want to go first, you got to seize the initiative and then go on Overwatch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the yeah. So one of your Vindicators, you want to give us a D100 roll, please. 30 or less. Oh, ignore me. I missed. Never mind. So let me see. 2, 3. That one hits. Give us a roll there. 35 miss. Okay. So that is one of your Vindicators takes 7 points of damage. 7. Minus 1 armor, minus 5 for the 4 for the cover. So 5 armor total. So take 2. One of your Vindicators takes 2. And then fire. Oh, it's a hit. Give us one more. Can't remember. Is there unlimited dodges in this? No, it's only 1, isn't it? You're limited.
1 against ranged, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it's another hit. That is 7. It's 8 damage against another one. That's a miss. It's a miss. That's a hit. A second guardian or Vindicator gets to make a dodge.
Oh, because there was that.
Remember, if hitting an arrow key will just repopulate whatever the last thing you typed in was.
Yep. Whoops. That didn't work that way.
And if you keep hitting up key, it'll scroll through whatever your last things you typed in were. It's a miss. That is another 9 damage this time against a different one. And then I got 2 more on that. Miss. Hit. So a dodge from your final Vindicator, please. 38, jeez. That is 8 damage in total on the third one, and then on yourself is... Ooh, I got a hit with a 1. You want to give us a dodge there, Lady Octavia?
You have advantage, Lady Octavia.
Right.
On the,
yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Okay,
50.
doesn't make a difference. I'd have...
Yeah.
Would just help me.
Okay. The... Yeah, and there's no crit fails with defenses, I don't think. There's no oops table in this, right?
No, I don't think so.
There's an oops table. Yeah, there is an oops table. Pretty sure. Let's see. Yeah, fumble table on page 355.
Okay, so they call it...
I thought dodges and things like that don't...
Yeah, maybe not.
yeah, I don't think that they... do.
Fair enough.
It's Warhammer fantasy that has the sense of humor about it.
Right.
I mean, just ask your dwarf about his back.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So then, Lady Octavia, that is 7 points of damage on you, but you've got, remember, 4 points of extra armor.
Yep.
And then I got 2 more on you. It's a miss and a miss. All right. Then, those at the back are going to have to spend their actions smashing the back door and opening the back door. So you can hear Lady Octavia at your zone. There's another group coming in. Noros, would you like to give us an awareness check, please? Sight, once again.
What's the rating?
This will be challenging because it's contested.
Challenging. Okay. Ooh.
Nice. Okay. You can see about one zone behind where those orc boys are. There is... Where is he here?
Yeah, just get them.
So he is trying to sneak his way in. At the back, he has... All right, so you can see him. That does not take your action, Noros. So what would you like to do?
I mean, immediately, I just want to shoot him. I don't know if that's correct, but he probably can hear gunfire inside at this point. Will he turn tail and run if I shoot at him? Is the question.
Mm-hmm.
How many zones away is he right now?
He's at extreme, but extreme is like 3 or more. So he is.
I'll let him get closer then. I'll what is it? Seize the initiative is to move up in the order?
Seize the initiative places you at the top of the initiative order, yeah.
Yeah, I will do that.
Okay. And then Lady Octavia. There are many available targets here.
Right, I'll shoot the one at the front and let's go for it.
Okay.
So I'll burst fire this. So I'll take 11. So.
Fortunately, there is one thing that it will be in your favor here. They don't defend. They're an orc fury right now. So, +4, that is 10 points of damage. 1 down. I was in the head, too.
Yeah.
Nice.
Their head just vaporizes.
11 points of damage, in fact.
Oh,
as well, because from the burst, so.
Oh, you fired a burst. Okay.
Yep.
Nice. All right, so you unload. Would you like to roll for your... Oh, the Vindicators are going... What did the Vindicators do this turn?
Nothing. Yeah, it's... Somehow they're down the...
Yeah, they're further down. Yeah, they went after... Wait, hold on. How did that...
Yeah, it seems
I skipped them. I missed them. So what are your Vindicators doing?
They're unloading as well into a...
I'll put them after you here.
So, first one.
Okay.
Miss. Miss. Oh,
there you
got a hit.
Okay.
So that is what, 4? So yeah, that's 10 damage or
10
whatever.
damage. Another one is down.
Well, and the 4 that I'm controlling will probably come out to the gunfire to join. They want to protect Lady Octavia.
Yep.
So.
Ditto for Icarus.
Lady Aquaria, yeah.
Would you guys like to fire for each of your 4?
Yeah.
Noros and your 5. They have a 50, I believe, is their ranged.
Oh, 1.
That's a big hit. Okay. I'm down.
So that was 6 plus success level. So that's 4. That's 10 damage.
Yep.
Oh, and then 9 damage from the second one. Third one misses. Fourth one misses.
Okay. You have 2 more Icarus.
Okay, so 1 hit, I guess.
Yeah, I've already counted that.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
There we go.
It goes 2. So it's 8 points of damage. That is. Oof.
And then a hit in the last one.
1 more. And. So that's 7 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then it is the... So it was Lady Octavia, the Vindicators, top of the round, Noros. What are you doing? This is where you could declare Overwatch if you'd like. It lasts to the end of the round.
Exactly, yeah. Now I declare... Now that I'm at the front, I can declare Overwatch. And if he gets, I don't have to declare what I'm doing, right? I just... can act at the end of the turn? Oh, okay. Well, I'm aiming at him and waiting to see if he gets within probably just like long range or closer.
Okay. I should put him on the initiative tracker, shouldn't I? He's so stealthy, he doesn't even show up on the initiative tracker. It's incredible, guys. His initiative is actually is a 9. But I'll put him after the people who have seized initiative. All right. Then Icarus, what are you doing?
I am going to go Overwatch. And I'm going to smite him if he gets to the
You
door.
haven't seen him yet.
Oh, I haven't seen him. Never mind,
Noros
never
has
mind.
the angle where he
Disregard.
could actually see him coming, so you're not aware yet that he's coming.
Disregard.
Yeah.
Got it. I think I'm probably going to smite him if I see him.
Okay.
Yep.
Your
No?
the reason I'm humming, he doesn't know he's there. So if you know there's another horde of orc boys or orc born that are about to break into the thing. There's a bunch that went in. There's the leader who's charging up right now. You're going to ignore all of that and then just plan to, if you happen to see someone that the character doesn't know.
Well, the reason I said it because he's the whole reason we're here. But sure. The
reason I question, but you had no difficulty unloading on that first group is why it seems like you're.
Well, I mean, it's an interesting situation because we're supposed to have a double cross going. So I hate to kill. I mean, I don't hate to, but I mean, how many do I kill before the double cross kicks in and they leave? You know?
Yeah.
But so it's a little bit of an odd situ there. But yeah, I mean, I'll smite again. Or I'll and not to mention my at all costs against my warp charge too. You know what? I will do a last pistol fire. Because of my warp charge situation.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot. I'll shoot a las. I'll make an unusual las attack on one of the ones I can see.
So the only ones you can
Closest.
see is there's the leader who is two zones away, so be long range, and you can hear other orcborn are 2 zones away, so they'd be. No, it'd be 1 zone away for you. So they'd be medium range, about to break into the side door.
Yeah, I'll take a last shot at one of them.
Okay, go right ahead.
Okay.
Those ones are still subject to your psychic static, so they won't know that they're not going to be able to defend. I mean, they're orc-born, so they're not defending anyway, but.
Should I use my superiority here? I haven't used it yet. Let's see.
Oh yeah, shoot.
Yeah, it's out there. I know.
I should have
And
been doing
it's
that
plus
dodge.
it's plus 3 SL too, so it's no joke. I mean, obviously we take anything, but it's pretty
and I didn't use the
superpower.
dodge, their thing for the dodge either. So I got to. It doesn't make any difference, but
Let's see
I've got to
here.
remember that.
Yeah, some of them have the overdrive. Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going to use it. Let's go.
Go ahead.
Here we go. Last pistol shot. Oh, couldn't get there.
Okay. So you unload Zorch at the. What is the range of the last pistol?
It is medium.
Medium. Okay, perfect. All right,
Yeah.
so you Zorch down. Then it is the Arbiter's turn. He's not quite there yet, Noros. He's moving up, but not quite there. And
Okay.
Warg! He runs to the entrance. So he's now medium range from you, Icarus, long range from you, Lady Octavia. And he is going to force me to look up the blast rules. Let's see. Conditions. Influence.
Blast is under equipment. It's the weapon. It's a weapon characteristic, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I don't know if this one's got weapon characteristics on the screen. Soulbound does. And yeah, but this one does not. It's okay.
Blast is on page 124.
Awesome. Thank you. 1, 2, 4. Here we go. All right. Make a single attack, depending on whether it's a launcher or a grenade. Have to make with disadvantage. All characters in the zone can use a reaction to make an opposed test. Opposed dodge, reflexes dodge to. If you win, that deals damage. Oh yeah, okay, so it's an all or nothing kind of thing. All right, so Lady Octavia. Let's see here. I got a 2 degrees success on this. So Lady Octavia and all the Vindicators will need to make a check here, please.
Okay, so let's go with that. Lady Octavia.
What's the save, Kevin?
Oh shit, he actually got 2 degrees success. It'll be reflexes. So for the Vindicators,
Yeah,
it's
like, what do they have?
3-0.
30. Okay.
Yeah. Excellent, Lady Octavia. So no damage for Lady Octavia.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 3 of them made it. Wow.
Okay.
So my first one fails. Huh?
Catches it with his teeth.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
That guy fails as well,
Okay.
and that guy succeeds.
No, it's a 3-0 for reflexes. The ranged is
Yeah,
50.
but he's got a reflex.
Oh, yeah, right. The advantage. Right.
Metabolic overdrive.
Right. I love their stuff. Okay. Then, and Sean, how did yours do?
Okay, mine are involved. Let's see here. Oh, I got 2 of them.
Yeah. Okay. So everyone who fails takes 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Armor will protect. 8 points of damage, sorry.
8 points of damage. That's...
And how much armor do they have?
They have 1 point of armor, I believe. Let me double check.
Okay.
They look pretty, but yeah, 1 point of armor. Okay, then
So net of armor, 7 points.
2, 3. It looks like all yours succeed. Oh no, they don't have advantage, do they? So yeah, one of yours will take 5 points of damage total with the armor factored in. Everybody who took damage takes 5. All right, so that is the leader of the Orcborn. Then it is the Orcborn themselves. Okay. They, like their namesake, do so love getting in a good scrap. So they are racing in with melee to try and get to you guys. Let's line up some scrappers here. I'm just going to move this over. Jesus, I don't have a good... Oh, I'll put it right there. There we go. So I don't have a really good place for this turn order. When I move the turn order, does it move on your screen too?
No.
Oh, awesome. That's fantastic.
Yep.
Okay, so let's do... and outnumbering, is there just grant advantage in this, or is it not factored in? It's just the number of defenses you have. I think that's the case. I think it's just that you don't have... There's not a big brick of modifiers.
I think you're correct. It's either on or off. I can't remember the details, though. Let's see.
Yeah. All right,
Outnumbered.
let's do 2 on Primus. Okay.
Yeah, outnumbered. Yeah, 2 to 1 advantage.
2 to 1 is advantage. Okay.
Yep, 2 to 1 engaged.
Okay. So we've got 1 on Vindicator Tertius. Let's make their 2 attacks. Can you dodge against melee, or do you have to use?
Yeah,
melee?
and it's free. You can unlimited. I should say.
Oh right, there's
unlimited melee dodges.
Is it that there's no? Where does it say unlimited melee dodges?
Let's see. Let's check it here. I'm very confident.
I don't doubt that.
The...
Just
yeah. Let's see.
Now that we're back in the swing and playing this every 2 weeks, I feel we can actually learn the game again.
Yeah. Melee. Page 2 on 1.
Okay. We go.
Mm-hmm.
Melee attacks. If you win, deal damage equal to your... Defender does not deal damage unless they score a crit. Oh, it does not require a reaction. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so either way, it's not that there's a free dodge or unlimited dodge, it's that it neither costs you a reaction.
Yeah.
Okay, so James, would you give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 D100 rolls, please? You could just put 7 D100, and I think we can see what each of those individual results are, if you'd like. See, your cat's trying to help. There you go. All right, so that's 1 success. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. That's really fucking helpful, actually. All right. Okay, so.
So that's what, 1.
Well, actually, it's actually a comparative or a.
Right.
Right. So, let me just.
So 5 of them succeeded with the metabolic overdrive. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see here. Yeah, there's only the 3. I'll treat the first 3 like they're the ones that. Oh, these are the ones who are being attacked. It's the metabolic overdrive dudes. That's right. There's more guys. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to let the other Orcborn attack your other guys. Okay, so first one is it's just 1. That is 5 points of damage to to Tertius. I think he's down, unfortunately.
Yep.
Okay. Against Secundus. It's a miss. Miss. Against Primus. It's a miss. A miss. And a miss. And then against... Oh, one of them was a miss and you rolled a crit. What does it look like as a Vindicator Primus takes one of these out?
Oh, yep. So I guess hits with the butt of his shotgun and crushes the guy's skull.
He looks tough, but not as tough as Vindicator Primus. So yeah, another one is down. That leaves 6, 7, 8, 9. Guys, you have 6 down. Why don't you all take 1 more superiority? Okay. Cool. Then the others break open the door, and what they're going to be able to do is charge in and engage each of the other guys. So I got 1 on each. Oh, I got to attack Lady Octavia as well. Go. There we go. There we go. And let's put 1 extra on each of the bottom ones here. Okay. Let's finish dealing with the Vindicators. 1, 2. Sean, would you give us 3 D100? We'll treat the last one as with advantage. Oh no, that's not the way it works. Hold up. Fail, succeed, fail. Okay, so the first one, fortunately, he failed 2. Second one failed. Third one succeeded with. Ooh, failed actually. Okay, and then the final one, I think I rolled for all of them. Yeah. Okay, then Noros, would you give us 1, 2, 3, 4? Would you give us 6 D100, please? And I'll start rolling for these. Okay, your first guy takes 5 points of damage. Your second guy, no problem. Third, ooh.
Oh, this guy's dead.
No, remember you counting up,
oh, yeah.
Up, not down.
Oh, right, he's at 10.
Yeah.
Of 12.
Yeah.
And then you take 1 armor off as well.
Your second guy there, or sorry, the guy in the bottom left, Jeff, takes 5 again.
This guy.
Yeah. That is 3. It's 7. The guy in the bottom right takes 7 damage. And he has 1 armor though. So does the other guy. So you actually would take 4 damage from the first one. So 4 and 6. I'll give it to you after the armor deduction. It's a 5. Actually, it's 10 in total that your bottom Vindicator takes. All right. Then
the last one takes 10 total.
The bottom right takes 10 total. Yeah, after armor. Lady Octavia.
And this guy's only 4.
First one. You want to defend with, or are you dodging?
I'll dodge, yep.
Dodge, okay. First one misses you, don't worry. Second one misses you, don't worry. Third one misses you, don't worry. I rolled a 68, a 68, and a 67.
Suckers.
Oh, I fucking rolled 20, I tell you. Then it is Lady Octavia's turn. What are you doing, lady?
I will drop my rifle, las gun. I'll whip out my auto pistol and rapid fire with spread into the guys.
Nice.
In front of me.
It's they take 1 damage or they take half damage with spread.
For spread, let me just have a check. All creatures within immediate range, other than the attacker, must make a challenging dodge or suffer half damage. Yep.
Awesome. Okay, I'll make those dodge rolls first. I have that much confidence in your ability to hit. Okay. 2 of them managed to dodge, but the one that you... Oh, I would only be rolling for 2, actually, so 1 of them managed to dodge. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Yep, that's...
Okay. So you're nearly... Which guy do you want to target? Remember, we're going up with these two. One of the guys is nearly dead, which means
I'll shoot the one in the middle, and then the one at the back, and then the one at the front.
Okay, so the one you're actually going to miss, not miss, but like one of them made the dodge, so they're not hit. But the one that was on death's door actually failed, and the other one takes 7 points of damage. Okay, leaving only 1 on you, Lady Octavia. Anything else you wish to do?
Then I'll drop that and pull my last pistol.
No. Nice.
I'm just throwing guns away.
Yeah.
Empty one.
Excellent. Then it is a Vindicator Primus's turn.
Right, and he will... he can't use a shotgun either, so I guess he'll have to just smack with it. So what's his...
Only ballistic weapons with a close range. Their weapon skill is... Ooh, 25. Yeah, they're not great up close.
No.
That's what you get when you get ex-Imperial Guardsmen.
So he misses.
So miss for the first. Oh, it's contested. It's contested. Hold up. Yeah, actually, I succeeded. Second one. I succeeded. Okay, but I didn't crit. Succeeded, didn't crit. All right. So your Vindicators are trying their best against these things, but these guys are just absolute brutes. Icarus, you're the next one. The rogue, give us... what are they doing? Are they trying to club these guys?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Give us
so
25 is what you're rolling.
3D100, is that right?
3D100, yeah, please. Actually, Jeff, you can go ahead and roll your 4D100 too. I can just... Whoa, look at that. Okay, so, yeah, okay. That first one actually hits, so I think I'll say it's 4 damage for the pistol whip. That's about what a little bit more, 3, because that's what a dagger does, or a knife does. 3 plus 1 is 4, so nicely done, Icarus. One of your guardsmen managed to get a good poke in on this guy. And the final one, let's roll the dodge. Oh, you failed anyway. So, and then Jeff, 4D100?
Yep.
Bitta? Let's see, come on. Big money.
Oh, well, one hit.
No, because remember, it's a 25 for melee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I thought it was a 50. Yeah.
So the first one, unfortunately, I did roll a crit. So your top Vindicator there, he is down. Not
this
dead.
is you attacking them again?
No, you're attacking them, but I rolled a crit on my defense.
Oh.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
This guy dies.
Yeah, the only thing
I'm
he's down. We'll see if he survives next round.
Okay.
And yeah, no, otherwise it's fine. You're just kind of keeping them at bay. Then that is the end of the round, guys. We're on to round 3 or something. Noros, you were up. You were on. Oh, hold on. End of the round. Noros was on Overwatch.
Yeah, did he move close? How close did he get?
He did move closer, but he's still at extreme. He's still one zone away from the entrance.
Okay, so at extreme.
So nothing.
Yeah, I just don't want him to run away.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
I know it's.
Give us
tough,
an awareness sight check, please.
Can I use what's the advantage called again?
Superiority?
Superiority on this if I haven't done anything else?
If you haven't done anything else, yeah, you could have. You have to spend it before you make the roll, but if you would have done that, then that would have given you 6 success levels.
Okay.
That means you can see there's like 2 more hordes of Orcborn that are coming up behind in basically the same direction.
Oh, okay.
They're not quite in distance, but you can hear them all.
Got it. Yep.
Okay. Then we go to top of the round. Noros, you were up first. What are you doing?
Same as before. I'm gonna use my Overwatch and hold it on this guy.
So Icarus,
getting really close.
The only person you can see right now is the Orcborn gang leader. He's outside of the thing, kind of, and you just toss that firebomb in, or the grenade in on your allies. Everyone else is sort of in the warehouse at this point, but he still cannot see you.
I will I'm debating between smiting him and purgation. I am going to
when does anything bad come from exceeding your threshold? Come on.
No, that'll put me, I think smite's 2. That would put me right at it. I'd be okay.
Oh, okay.
That was part of my strategery. I'll smite him.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, when in doubt, just smite the guy.
Heck yeah. So smite, what is the range of smite?
Medium.
You're good then? Go ahead and give us a smite. I think you've got the rules set up in the display anyway,
There's smite right there. I'm trying to get these other names in there that it suggests. Empiric Screech.
Nice. Yep. Empiric Screech was the name of my Evanescence cover band when I was in high school.
Right.
We weren't together long. It
didn't work. There's no chemistry.
No.
Here comes a smite. Oh wow! Just got there. Oh no!
No,
wait.
That is a crit fail.
Yes, I did. Oh.
Now, I believe you can spend fate to re-roll crit fails. You're not stuck with them.
I'll use I'll use a first use of a prescience point.
Oh yeah.
How about that, huh?
Yeah. What was the name of that one? Bullshit power.
Prescience.
Since we're giving it new names.
Prescience. Yeah.
Can you re-roll crit fails? I think you can, right? It's only like,
as far as I know, there's nothing in there.
Swinehand and Savage Worlds where you're stuck with it. You know what? It'll be under the rules for fate points. I'll bet you.
Yeah.
I'll bet you. Okay. Fate points are page 220. 220. Okay, here we go. There's nothing that says you cannot re-roll crit fail, so go right ahead.
All right, I'm going to roll it.
So one fate point.
99. Go for the 99.
To roll 1 or 2 dice, I'm re-rolling both. Here we go. For prescience point power.
No, re-roll a test. Oh, you're using prescience, right?
Prescience.
Prescience is 1 dice or 1 test.
You can choose to either roll. You can choose to re-roll both dice or just 1 die. Re-roll 1 die.
Bullshit power. Go ahead.
I'm just trying to trigger Kevin. I mean, that actually is true. That's true, but I'm just trying to trigger
the angry
Kevin.
email to Cubicle 7. You motherfucker.
Right. But since both dice are high, I'm re-rolling both, and here we go. A little bit
Failed
better.
by 1.
I know. Now, in this case, I mean, because I have SL adjustments, I think it succeeds, maybe.
Adjust by 1 SL.
Maybe not.
That's included already in your roll.
Well, it says plus 0 SL, so I'm just wondering.
No, because you rolled a fail though at a 0 SL. The adjusted SL is for the target number. Where are you getting the extra? What's your smite score? Is it 73 or is it 83?
83.
Is it displayed as 83? Is your telepathy an 83 or is it a 73?
Well, so my it's an 83, but the skill is difficult. The manifestation is difficult, so it's minus 10 to manifest this power.
So then that answers my question. It's already done the adjustment.
And then my psychic symbol gives me plus 1.
But that's where the adjusted SL is from.
Right. That's that.
And the way that this dice roller does that is it adds plus 10 to your stat, or to what you're rolling against. Because otherwise, if you'd be rolling into 73, you would have had minus 1 SL because you would have rolled 84, and then it would have adjusted the SL up by 1. So that is with the number adjusted. Now, you could spend a fate point to add plus 1 SL. That'd be your last fate point.
I think what happened, because it's showing, so 83 down to 73. I rolled an 84, which is a minus 1.
Yep.
And then the adjusted SL goes plus 1, and anytime you adjust, it never goes to minus. It always goes to plus on the.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, no. I think that's right. Yeah, it's just the way that the dice roll.
Which is why it's showing plus 0 in the total.
Well, it would show plus 0 anyway, but a plus 0 can be a fail as well.
Okay.
Right.
I thought it would have to be a minus 0 to be a fail, was my thinking, but
no. Well, there's no such thing as a positive 0, I guess, anyway. But no, but I think because of that order of operations, that's the way. And the psychic thing, it adds plus 1 success level, doesn't add plus 10 to your skill.
Correct. It's plus 1 SL.
Okay, then that's the way it works. So that is 0. So that is 6 points of damage. And then let's see here. Ignores armor. All right. So he sees you now.
Yeah.
All right. Then it is the Arbiter's turn. Noros. He's at long range now.
Beautiful.
Okay. Would you care to fire?
If I've done Overwatch, I can't also have aimed, can I?
No.
Okay, then I'm actually going to wait till next round to aim. I don't want to miss with my first shot and skip.
Aim doesn't affect your dice roll.
Oh, it doesn't. It only affects the range.
Yeah, and I think your last rifle has a long range.
Oh, yeah. Okay, then that's fine. You're right. Okay.
He cannot dodge right now.
You've got to get your superiority.
Yeah, which adds to success level. So I say I'm adding it before, or what?
You say you're adding it before, so you set it on the sheet for that.
Oh, right, and it's okay, right, with 4 superiority.
And if you want, you can spend a fate point to roll this with advantage.
Yep, let's just go all in on roll 1.
Icarus, also your fate point. I'm not sure if there's the token's not updating, but your fate point should be down by 1.
And then
that was my precious. Advantage. I spent a precious.
Right. Yep.
Okay, I think added everything.
See, you know, that bullshit power, you don't even count it. You keep wanting, just take a
I'm
fate
blocking
point
it
off,
out
Sean.
every fucking time it's used.
Be respectable,
like
Sean. Just take a fate off.
An Etch-a-Sketch. All right. That is a heck of a shot.
Success levels. Yeah.
Nice. And he cannot dodge. That is 14 damage to the body. So
Wow.
Yep. Let's see here. Wrong thing.
And with his armor, that means it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, his armor does have a lot, but 14. Look at this. Oh, I went the wrong direction. Forgot we're going up. Force of habit. Look at that. His armor is like just smoldering as you shoot. Unfortunately, he seems to still be wearing Arbiter's armor.
Right, of course he is.
Yeah. Then, do you wish to move? Or are you staying where you are with Overwatch?
I'm gonna stay where I am for this right this second.
Okay. So then he is going to take cover as his action. So he's got an extra 4 armor. He's not making his way in, but he's taking cover. The leader did not enjoy getting shot by you there.
Understandable.
Yep. So he's going to charge you with his orc scrap axe.
Nice.
There we go. And Icarus, would you give us a... You want to parry or you want to dodge?
I'm going to dodge to make sure I use my overdrive.
Oh, yeah, good call. Good call. All right, I got 4 degrees of success.
I'm going to use my superiority for this. I didn't use it for my attack. So.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Okay, and I get...
You only have 1 bullshit point left? That's terrible.
I know. Well, I mean, I was pretty low.
I told you the game's bullshit. Like,
it's bullshit. It's totally bullshit. Dodge. Here we go.
So I got 2. You got 3. This axe hits and just like destroys the crate that you were using as cover. It clearly has rend on it. Then it is the guys inside turn. Lady Octavia, would you kindly give us a 6d100 roll? Okay. So you Vindicator Tertius. Oh wait, Vindicator Tertius was down, wasn't he? Shit. I forgot. Yeah, he was down. So these guys will move over to Secundus and 1 over to you. All right. Secundus. So actually, I'll ignore the first roll. There we go. That is.
They've got the overdrive as well, just as a reminder. So.
Oh yeah. Okay, great. So yeah, the first one. That helps 2 of them, I guess. So the first one is hit. So Vindicator Secundus is hit for 4 points of damage. 3 after armor. Yeah. Miss. Ooh, Vindicator Secundus is down. Vindicator Primus. Miss. And miss. Lady Octavia. Kindly. Let me tell you, I'll roll, see if I hit. So one of them hits with 4 degrees success.
Yep. Now, I have 4 degrees success, so I guess I just roll this. I don't have. I think I used my.
Did you use your superiority? Oh, you did for your attack, or I don't remember.
Yeah, I think I used. Did I use it on my attack? Let's see.
Yeah, it shows in the roll. You can always check.
Yeah, I'm just rolling back. Yeah, I used my superiority.
You used it last time. Okay, yeah, because your superiority is listing as 4. Oh, remember, guys?
Oh.
Yeah, you can't keep.
Oh yeah, sorry.
You can't keep the
it doesn't
superiority.
reset.
Yeah, otherwise. So that's actually 2 degrees. So that's a fail. Yeah.
Yep.
Lady Octavia, you suffer. That is 7 points of damage. Yeah, your cover's not going to help you with this.
So that's 5 more.
And then 1 more that misses. Sean, would Icarus kindly give us 3d100? No, 4d100. Sorry.
Okay, let's see.
Yes.
Ooh, that's some tasty rolling right there.
Yeah, and I'm rolling just crap. Okay, so the last one, unfortunately, your bottom Vindicator just took a critical hit. So he is down. Boom.
Okay.
I think your first one is down too, right, Jeff?
Yeah, the top one, top left
let's
corner.
do this
Yeah.
here. Boom. Okay. Then, Jeffrey, would you give us 3d100, please? That is a miss. Miss. Okay, so, miss. Oh, sorry, actually, I need 2 more, too, please. I'm counting the wrong way.
Two more rolls.
2 more, please, yeah. So that bottom left Vindicator takes another 4 points of damage. That's it.
Left.
Okay. And that's it. I'm with someone who, again, tendency to roll high. These roll under games are not great great for the players. So yeah, so there's still a big fracas going on. You got another Vindicator that you see drops in the room. Then it is Lady Octavia's turn. What are you doing?
I will, I guess, shoot the guys in front of me. I'll shoot the one at the back, but the second one below.
Okay. Does this one have spread as well?
No.
Okay.
I will. I'll just fire this.
Okay.
So that is. Failure, damn.
Okay. You want to fate point that?
Yeah, why not? Let's fate point that.
Now, hold on, you don't have any bullshit powers, do you?
It's after my turn. I'm getting trolled.
I'm using my reaction. So.
Yeah.
Success. Okay.
Fucking fabulous. All right.
5 damage.
That's actually a crit too, isn't it? Double damage. You roll doubles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a crit.
So yeah, it was the one at the back. Okay.
Yep. So his leg comes off.
Yeah. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Guys, you get 1 more superiority. Okay.
Nice.
And
up to 5.
then
Nice.
the Vindicators. What are they doing?
I guess my guy. I'll try and smack him in front of him.
2d100, please. Same thing.
1.
2d100
Right.
for Sean. 3d100 for Jeffrey. Ugh.
Useless.
Okay. Oh, you have 1 more, Lady Octavia.
No, my second one's down as well.
Oh, they both down. Okay, hold up. Okay.
Oh goodness.
All right. So does not hit Icarus though. That's 2.
Yeah.
You roll. I actually did not dodge. So that is 3, 4, 5. Look at this. Big hit
Nice.
from number 1 Vindicator. Number 2 Vindicator. I didn't dodge either. Jeez. Or didn't parry. So that's a difference of rolls. That is 3. No, plus 2. 8. Look at this. Boom.
Nice.
Big hit. One of your guys hits there, Jeffrey.
Oh yeah, one of them did hit.
Yeah, and I didn't dodge. That's points of damage. So we'll do this. There you go. Alrighty. End of the round. No one was on Overwatch. We're top of the round. Noros, what are you doing?
Okay, well, he took cover, so his armor is very high, but I'm going to...
Let's see if there's a called shot, but I don't think they're...
Yeah, I was going to say, like, can I attempt to injure him instead of kill him?
Target
There is
location.
no hold shots.
Just kill him.
Target
Just kill him.
location. You make an attack at disadvantage. If you hit, choose the hit location.
Nice.
Just
Or
kill
you
him.
can aim. You can aim for no. You can aim, and then you automatically get the called shot at the next turn for no penalty.
Then
believe.
it'd be next turn, though, right?
Next turn, that'd be next turn.
Yeah, I was assuming the guy would not move.
The whole turn, yeah.
Try and give him a disabling shot right between the eyes.
You could also spend fate to offset the disadvantages, make the roll normally.
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, so
GM has a sale on his hands right there.
Okay, so 5
Brand new year. It's nothing but, open
normal
slate. Let's get those fucking
roll,
narrow
Copies for
metacurrencies
closers.
going.
fate points disappearing fast. Whoa.
Okay.
But one normal shot. Here we go.
Big money.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Oh, you put all your superiority in, too.
Yeah, oh, of course.
That is a solid hit. That is 9 points of damage. If you are ignoring, holy, look at this.
Whoa!
Woohoo!
Oh, that is what we want.
Could spend one more fate point to add +1 success level.
Would it kill him?
It would fill, he would have no wounds left.
Right. Yeah, I guess so. That's the goal here. Knock this guy down, so...
Okay. So, and I'm still checking. I can't remember if you have to make a fall down check. Must make a fortitude pain test. If your wounds equal your maximum, your injuries get the better of you. So I got to make a fortitude pain test. Okay. Let's see here. Fortitude pain test was my amateur wrestling name, by the way. Let's see here. Also in high school. Fortitude. Ooh, got a decent fortitude. Let's see. Not that good, though. So you... what does it look like as you knock him unconscious?
I think it's just like the perfectly placed shot. It's like, knock his helmet, maybe even knock his helmet off and sort of like,
Yeah.
knock his head back against the place where he's hiding.
There was an Edgar Wright film. We would see him just from a distance fly back, and then the helmet would spill forward and land in the foreground with a square hit right in the middle.
Yeah. Totally.
Then it is Noros, do you want to do anything for free, like say announcing what's happened?
Yeah, like on the comm buds.
Yep.
Or whatever. Arbiter down.
Okay, so you guys all hear this in your comm buds. Icarus, you're engaged with this orc fella, and you just heard that the Arbiter is down.
Let's see. What are the disengage rules? Just for my curiosity. Let's see. Let me take a
Disengage
look.
is
Page 207. It looks like.
here we go. What some call cowardice, others merely label as good sense. When you attack or are attacked by a creature within immediate range, you are engaged with that target. If you try and move away, your opponent can make an immediate attack test against you as a reaction. When you use the disengage action, you carefully back up and keep your defenses up. You move beyond immediate range of the target and are no longer engaged. Disengaging this way prevents enemies from getting a free attack against you when you move away from them. So it would keep you in the same zone, but you still could use your move to get out of there.
I'm going to do that.
You also could try and use something. I mean, didn't you guys have a deal with these folks?
Well, my plan was to disengage and to say to him, the arbitrator is down, our deal is complete. And that would be that's my
love
idea.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
Give us a, so you've moved back, and then why don't you give us a, no.
Rapport?
Rapport?
Presence?
Maybe
presence.
Yeah, it's with these orc-born guys. I think it's presence, intimidation if you have it, or leadership if you have it.
If neither, we'll just make presence.
Okay. You are still in combat, so you could technically use your superiority on this.
It's tempting. The only thing is, if it fails and he tries to axe me again, I wouldn't mind having the superiority for that too.
I mean, you have one bullshit point left, and you have 2 fate points. So you.
Yeah, we'll use it. Okay.
Here we
Superiority
go.
5. That's crazy. Superiority 5. Superiority 5, and let's hear your presence. Here it comes.
Yep, I'll make his whatever it is, willpower.
Here we go.
Or resolve. Discipline. Yeah. Okay. So, what is the scariest possible way that Icarus, with his warp threshold right at the maximum, what is his way of communicating this to him?
I mean, I think my eyes are bulging a little, and there's little crackles going on. I mean, I'm maxed right now. I'm at 8. I'm at my, and there, my eyes are bleeding, and I say, the arbiter is down. Our deal is complete. And there's little blood spittles coming off.
And there's almost because of these things are not, they're humans. They're not orcs, notwithstanding the token I'm using here. But there's got to be a little bit of thing, because you can feel it, that when he stops and bellows something, all the rest of you can see the fight almost goes out of these orcs almost immediately, as if they can feel the boss's reaction to Icarus bleeds through the rest of these green-skinned mutants, Xenos scum. So that, and he does his bellow, and then all of them, they lay down their arms, or they just are not actively trying to murder you any longer. And then what they do is they're clapping shoulders, all right, we did it. Yeah. Immediately after trying to kill you. Lady Octavia, that is what they have done. How would you like to respond?
Sorely tempted to want to wipe them all out.
This is your deal.
Yes. Go now. The deal is done.
Give us a leadership check, please. And you can use your superiority still. We're still in the last round of combat here, so.
Is that leadership?
Under presence.
Yep. So I've got, I guess it's not intimidate, so let me go and... sorry.
And +1 from the great coat.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
So, Lady Octavia has, oh, Jesus, you can also make a first impression, right?
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to do that too?
Let's do that as well.
Okay.
Let's see.
So keep the superiority
Air of authority.
Yeah.
Challenging rapport test.
Oh, it's rapport. Okay.
Challenging. I'm set to challenging. I'm set to challenging. Oh, no. It should be 5 less than that. 5.
Even then, 6. That's
So
still
6.
7 again because of your greatcoat.
Oh, yep.
So, might I make a suggestion?
Yep.
So as you're like, go, and you're just sort of, caught up in the moment, and Aquare! And rather than calling out "Warg," at first you think they're just doing that again, and you realize only as they're going away that they're all chanting Aquare. You also realize from your perch, Noros, there's another 30 of these that were coming. They all come racing in, and as they spill out of the warehouse, calling out Aquare, they start into this as well too. So, as you guys are going to be observing for one, we're out of combat right now. We will check on your surviving ones, but as it is a good, 10, 15 minutes before you can stop hearing the Aquare chanting. The guy that was leading them, he kind of hits you on the shoulder, Icarus. Is like, ah!
And I'll giggle along with him. It really goes along. Yeah.
And the Orcborn make their way back off to wherever they lay their mutated heads. They've left behind the weaklings that went down. Guys, what do you do next?
Well, I think Noros is dropping down and running over to where this arbiter is to see if he's, completely dead or what. So, and also to secure the body. So
yeah, fortunately, the way you place the shot, it has knocked him cold, and he is. It looks like he's very likely concussed, but he's just unconscious.
Yeah, I will bind him and bring him into the warehouse, basically.
Yeah, fortunately,
that is merely temporary.
He has some binders on him too, so you can
put him in his own binders. Yeah.
Okay. Those inside. Is anybody? Okay, so, Icarus, do you wish to do any purgation before you?
I absolutely do.
Okay. So
yeah, I'll wait till everyone else is inside, and then.
Okay.
And purge. It's automatic. It's all the points. I'm dropping everything. I'm dropping
everything.
All,
it's plus 80 then. 80. 1d100.
So outside of combat, I'm pretty sure there's no page 160.
Right. You're right. No, we went through this last time. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1d100 then, please.
Yeah. Here we go.
Let's see those double zeros. Oh, I mean, let's see. So 47. Oops, I went right past it. Vortex of Doom. All right, here we go. Warp charge, purgation. 47 is actually Banshee's Howl. There's a loud screech that fills the area, periodically making it impossible to hear others' sounds. That lasts for 1d10 minutes. So
well, I like the idea of everyone going in and then they hear this like kind of unearthly like whoa.
Yeah.
Like outside the warehouse.
What's that Who song? The one's in the CSI Miami.
Yeah. And then I'll go inside and I'll just nod to everyone like an unexplained, close the door and as it's going on still.
Does anyone have training in what is it, medic?
Yeah, I do.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
So why don't we do this then? To see if these other fellas are still alive, why don't we make it a challenging medic test for each of them?
Oops. That's going to be a toughie. Okay, so my number one.
Make sure you reset your superiority as well, too, to 0.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be tough.
So, now do you want, that is Vindicator Tertius. Do you want to?
Yeah, I'll re-roll that one.
Okay.
Yep.
There you
Success.
go.
There you go.
So I think we got to do something to be upgrading these guys too, because I feel like.
Because we've got 3 guys who've been upgraded, so let's upgrade that guy as well. And
Secundus.
try again. Yep.
Nice. Well done. Okay.
My boys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tough fellas. We'll figure out how you're going to modify them then, because that's they definitely need to have different scores. I should also. Oh, you know what? Is there a compendium? There isn't one for this. Dang it! I was gonna say I could just drag and drop the token, right? But no, not in this game.
Next.
Noros, would you care? Oh, is it? You know what? So if you guys are both trained, how do cooperative rolls work?
You have to have at least 1 point in the rank, and then the original person rolls with advantage, I believe.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So then,
So what's your score, Norris?
29.
Oh, and Icarus?
I don't have any Medicaid. No Medicaid.
Oh, okay. Then
he has his mind.
Yeah, it's true. I have a power. If we need it, I do have.
Oh wait, sorry, it's 34. Yeah, 34.
but you've got any skill in it?
Yeah.
I have no skill in Medicaid, but I have. Are you asking Noros? Is that
Noros,
what-
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so then I could roll with advantage on 45.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I don't roll at all. Because
No.
I'm not good at it. I just have some knowledge.
Okay.
In fact, I'd kind of say I'm shit at it. If I'm being honest.
Okay. So then, Lady Octavia, did you make 2 more rolls?
No. So I start
Oh,
first
okay.
one. Success.
Nice. Okay.
Second one. Success.
Guys. Okay, then you know what? You have 10 Vindicators that have survived.
Nice.
So that means you've got 3 that have survived 1 conflict, and 7. Sorry, 3 that have survived 2 conflicts, and 7 that have survived 1 conflict. So,
It's a victory in and of itself.
one easy way to do this would be to give them fate points. Like every fight that they survive, give them 1 fate point, and then they can blow that while they're surviving. Then we don't have
Cool.
to track separate
Yeah,
character
yeah.
sheets. You want to do that?
Sure.
Okay. So if you want to mark the ones that have the dots on them, and maybe oh, you got pink. Yeah, Jeff. Put those 4 with pink. Maybe put like a 1 in the ones that Icarus was controlling and Noros was controlling, and put 2 for the 3 other ones. We couldn't give names to them as well if you'd like. I'll just keep the tokens in a certain point. I don't know how to count past Tertius.
Yeah.
Quaternus, maybe? Quintus?
So you
Septus?
do like this? Like that?
yeah.
Is that what you're saying, Kev?
Yes, that's precisely. Yeah, perfect.
These ones should be pink, I guess.
Okay.
And then we need to do the same for the other guys that we have back at the base. They had 1, right?
I think you only had 3 that survived. You guys had a ton of armsmen that died last time.
Yeah, because we named 3 of them
It was
already.
a tragedy.
Did you? I thought...
Yeah, we had names for 3 of them.
Oh, then that actually would have been Vindicator, Primus, Secundus, and Tertius. Because it was your named ones, I assume, that you brought with you.
Okay.
So whatever their actual names are.
Well, just scrolling up to find them.
Okay.
Oh no, it's gone. So I need to come up with new names.
Okay. Then, what do you guys wish to do? I think with the orcs leaving too, the Vindicators will also be cheering the Aquare name.
Nice.
So, are we able to count? What are the other Latin countings here?
Yeah, I'm just coming here. I'll. Here we go.
Just because they are a squad. They no doubt have their own names too, but since they're a squad, we'll just count them down 1 to 10.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just easier. But I mean, Sean, mark down what their actual names are. If their names are Mortem and Victoriam, put them there. They're just not important enough to have names as of yet.
Right on.
At least not referred to when they're in combat.
Yeah.
That'll be when we run our only war story. You guys will be playing all these clowns.
Let's see.
So Mortem, Victoriam. Do you guys have a handout? I think for the whole party, right? House Aquare influence sheet. Maybe you can put it on there.
All right.
Yeah, there's some other notes that are in here too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So then, as these are cheering their, Oh, let's just James. Yep. Keep them listed because if they're in a squad, they'll have the Vindicator Primus, Secundus, Tertius, Quartus, whatever the fuck.
Okay.
But mark their names. Sean is, I think, putting it on the sheet.
Yeah.
And if you want to mark who they are, like you're naming Vindicator, Primus, Secundus, and Tertius.
Yeah.
I'll look up how do you count in Latin. I'm learning all about the Primus band now. Come on. There we go. Primus, Latin. Here we go. First. Okay.
So what, Icarus, you're putting it on your character sheet?
Putting it in the we have a group sheet called House of Quarry Influence, and I'm adding it to that.
Okay, so I'll put some names in there.
Yeah. At the bottom.
Here we go. Primus, I got him. I'll put him in chat. I'm not gonna fucking just. Got 1 to 10 here. So Primus, Secundus, Tertius is what we've got. Quartus. I'm not using umlauts or accent on this. Quintus. Sextus. It's actually not far off. Septimus. Octavus. Maybe Octavus. Nonus. And Decimus. There you go, guys.
Decimus.
So why don't, Sean, why don't you take Quartus through Septimus? Quartus through Sextus, and then Jeff, Septimus through Decimus.
Just through Sextus.
And I'll keep these tokens together so that we don't have to keep renaming them.
Sounds good.
Excellent. Then, with these done, with your squad confirmed as veterans now, what are you guys going to do?
Let's see.
Are you not going to question the
Oh, yeah.
Vindicator?
That plus possibly scanning his brain.
Icarus, please.
Be harsh with them.
Do you want to try questioning him first, lady, and then I will probe him if necessary?
Spittle's coming out of it.
Absolutely. In fact, it's almost coming out of Sean's mouth at this point. Probe him.
The excitement. I don't think any of us like this guy, so maybe Noros is even a little excited at this point. Even Icarus freaks him out.
Actually, it probably comes down to interrogate. Who's got the best presence interrogation?
Bear with me.
For that matter.
I'll check that in a second.
Presence.
There we go. Look at this, guys.
36 presence. I don't see any specialty in intimidation.
Sorry, just putting my guys down.
Sure.
Done the important bit.
Hey, when they have names, it means more when they're put in danger.
Yeah.
Those fate points will help, though.
So
Jeez.
what have I got?
And if you guys want them to actually gain, gain points as well, too, we can figure out, what we could do is just list them all. Where you guys have the names listed, we can list what changes about them. So, if somebody's... why do we say 5? We'll do the fate point thing, because those will probably go pretty quick for each fight that they survive, and then every 5 fights they survive, they get to raise 1 skill by 5. How about?
Okay. Yeah, okay, cool.
Okay.
So I've got intimidation presence.
And then it's resisted by what?
That's a Good question. What do you have, James? What's your
Intimidation presence.
yeah? What's your score?
55.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
The Octavia.
Do you have any? Does a great coat add
Let's
to
see
that
what
as well?
else I got.
Because the great coat wasn't something I added in. I think it's actually a gear bonus you get.
It is gear, yeah. So let me just see.
I can't remember if it's the presence. And
I was forgetting to use some of my special powers as well. It's +1 on some fellowship, so no.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
yeah,
Kevin,
I've got to remember to use some of my.
Discipline is what it is. Again, it's discipline, composure is what it's
yeah,
opposed by.
or endurance, pain. Those are the two it offers under the skill.
Or pain.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Depending on your approach, that is true.
Yeah.
That is true. I haven't looked closely, but I'll bet you the GM's guide has extensive rules on interrogation in the Inquisitors.
Oh yeah.
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 God, my so they screwed up my what is it? Threat assessment demon book didn't come out when it was supposed to come, so they've got it, but it's still in the mail. Like it still hasn't showed up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's the trouble. Stuck in the warp, you know.
Stuck in the warp. It is.
Right.
I hear it's going around. But you know, it did show up a lot faster than expected. A little bit of dark eye.
Oh nice.
That's them Germans, you see. Terribly efficient.
Yes. Super efficient. Okay. Yeah.
So what's that? 400 Dark Eye books you've got now?
It's a not insignificant amount, and only a little more than half of them are in English. So,
Wow.
yeah, it's.
That is hardcore.
Well, you know what it is? Is for that one the English language ones, they stopped publishing it after the first bestiary, but there's like a second bestiary that's only in German, and then there is like 5 other books that are effectively like bestiaries or specific things, and it sheds so much more light on the setting through. There's like 2 books on demons, 1 on elementals, 1 on created creatures, 1 on ghosts, 1 on fairies. So like there's just a lot more to the world than what you would think if you're looking only at the English language stuff. So yeah.
Are the German books by chance have an English PDF option?
They do not, because they haven't had anyone officially translate, but they
Gotcha.
you can, like, honestly, cutting and pasting into Google Translate, you get it exactly the way you want. And then we talked about it before we went live, but like the stat blocks are laid out in the exact same order as what the English language ones are. So if you know where you're looking, you know,
Gotcha.
and then like it's not as easy as playing with an English language thing, but like it just for at a glance. And then, you know, I'm working on my German, so we'll see how it goes. But you also start recognizing certain words, you know, or certain phrasing, so you'll know like, oh, this is referencing a test. So yeah. I mean, definitely not as easy to use, but it the combination of those things. Also, my sister, you know, Google Translate will work with a fucking camera.
Oh, I think I did know that.
Yeah, you can just have a camera and go over it, and it'll translate for you automatically.
That's right. I forgot. That's a good call.
So
that's outstanding.
I follow a wargamer YouTuber, and for those who know about wargames, he bought what looks like pretty much all of Advanced Squad Leader, about 20 boxes or as fit secondhand. I don't even want to think how much that cost. That game's bloody expensive just to get one. So it's just like, oh my.
Jeez.
That's thousands that was.
Wow. All right, so you guys have your choices of torturing or intimidation.
So let me offer one thing too. If by chance he is still unconscious,
yes,
he's at a disadvantage if I probe him while he's unconscious.
You know what they say, right?
Oh,
A man with a probe, every problem looks like an orifice. So
I suggest we do this. You probe him, then I intimidate him, and then you torture him, Noros, and then one of us shoots him.
Probing is, as long as we're going with horrible phrases, probing is best while unconscious, of course.
Yep, you're gonna get a word from what do you call it? Aquari HR.
Well, you just got demonetized too, so it's all.
It's a funny. So you guys have played with Andrew before, I think, right? Or maybe you haven't.
A little.
A little with Andrew? Okay.
One.
And it's funny because like he's the one who is the least likely to be as sewer mouthed as what like say I am or what some other folks are. Without fail, he is the one who drops an F-bomb in the first 10 minutes of a video. And, like every second week he accidentally does it when he's doing his intro. And then he's like, oh shit. Because the first
Come on, Andrew.
Yeah, it's really funny. Okay, so then probing.
I like it because we're the nice characters. But this is Warhammer 40K, so even the nice characters torture and execute
also,
prisoners.
in fairness, this guy is a traitor to the Empire.
Oh yeah,
True.
A renegade arbiter. He's someone who is sworn to uphold the holy law of the Emperor, and he has betrayed that to become a common mercenary.
Yeah, no good. Page 183 is mental interrogation.
Thank you very much. Yeah, got it. Here we go. Okay. Arcane Inquisition. I love it. Go ahead and give us... make sure everyone's superiority is gone. And I'll point out you've chosen to name it Violate Mind.
I'm just saying.
It is accurate.
As long as we're probing.
And I have to object. Octavia's superiority is never gone.
Yeah.
It's merely numerically removed temporarily.
Fair enough.
So go ahead and give us a challenging check, please.
I'm going to spend a fate to roll with advantage.
Okay. You have no bullshit points left? Well, you dropped it all, didn't you?
Can't be used for that. Only rerolls for bullshit. For depressions.
Did you want to stock up bullshit points before you do it?
Well, I have one left.
No, you dropped all your... when you drop all your powers, does it not go away, or...
Well, it's not sustained. It's just it's not a sustained situation. You just get the points. You don't have to sustain it.
When do the points stay until you use them?
Correct. They use them and they last until you use them, or if you cast it again, manifest it again.
Got it. Okay.
How bullshit is that?
Yeah, that is a...
James, he doesn't need any encouragement.
I'm guessing.
He doesn't need any encouragement.
All right, so go ahead and give us your check.
All right, then. Let's see here. I have advantage.
There you go.
And I need a psychic mastery. Here we... Oh, no. I'm on the power. On the power page. Mental interrogation. Okay. There it is.
Oh, my God.
I think I need to re-roll that. I'm gonna use my last prescience point.
Now, oh yeah, we have a prescience point, right?
Let's see here. Mental interrogation. Here we go. There we go.
There you are. All right. So with 9, target is an open book. You have full access to the target's mind and information within. I failed by 2. So you're fully in. You see, he's twitching in his unconscious state.
I'm running my palms over his face, like his head. I'm just like, yeah, making unsettling noises.
You guys would know he doesn't actually need to do that. He's just choosing to.
He is.
I could be on the other side of the room. I'm straddling him. I'm like standing over him, straddling him with my
licking his fingers and putting in his ear. And...
My God, you're teabagging the guy. What? Yeah. This is not some shooting.
All right. Well, Chris has been waiting for this for a while. What?
I really have.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We finally lost Noros.
Until the beginning of your next turn.
Noros is disgusted. He just can't.
Yeah. Absolutely. He's turned his back at this point. Oh, God.
Making himself a cocktail with Amasek on the side.
Okay, so while you have
Never
access...
turn your back on Icarus.
What's your intelligence bonus?
My intelligence bonus is 3.
It's 3, okay. Oh, you know what? Actually, your success is so great, but it's also he gets advantage if he's hostile to you, so it would cancel out. He's unconscious, but he's also extremely hostile to you.
Okay.
So, but you still got 9 degrees of success. He only got 2 degrees on his actually. So, so with a free action on your turn, you learn a number of pieces of information equal to your intelligence bonus.
Okay.
Now, it is sustained. Do they get to resist at the start of each turn? When you're sustaining, do you know? Or is sort of a one and done for resistance?
Let's see.
Sustain powers, here we go.
I mean, it usually says in the power if they get to keep rolling, but...
No, it stays... Once you get in, you're good.
Yeah.
Doesn't say in the power that it gets to... Power ends at the target's beyond short range while you have access to the target's mind. That's very cool. Like, I mean, it's a great... It's an investigative game, so, like, it's cool that you can just... You don't need to keep rolling or you're going to get boxed out, you know?
It's nice.
So, all right, so what information are you probing for here?
Okay, let's see. Yeah, let the probe begin. I would say, so who hired him?
Yep.
What was his mission?
It is an agent, so it plays out in real time in front of you.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah. Memories.
It's good we have time.
So
that's pretty cool too, because if he's like going by, you know, if you really try like that little strike in a bar, that would really come into play. So it's cool that it plays out in real time.
Yeah, yeah. It also makes it so it's actually like it's not just like, you know, automatically given information. It gives us some dramatic, you know, interpretive stuff. So, so you can see that it is Silvanto is the person who seems to have hired him. You can see him exchanging. You remember a little. Egg Fun, or whatever his name is, Egg Chan? Egg Chan? Is that the guy from Big Trouble in Little China?
Oh, it's probably.
Yeah. Can't remember his character name
is. Lady and Noros, feel free to chime in about questions, but what his mission was.
Capture... Egg Shen.
Egg Shen.
Yeah. If you guys don't know, do you know who I'm talking about, Sean?
I looked it up last time.
Oh,
so
did you? Okay, yeah. So then.
I did. Yeah, he's very picturesque.
Oh, yeah, and there's...
Yeah.
If, he's clearly the one who hired him. Who he's hired, you can see that there is clearly... It's Lady Octavia. Lady Octavia was the target.
Anyone else have anything? Let's see. Does he know why Silvanto hired him? Does he know
Silvanto
why?
Was a middleman?
Mm-hmm.
And he was hired to deliver you to Haderach Fell.
There you go.
If there's any question as to whether Lady Octavia, it was an attack on you by House Fell, there is no doubt in Icarus's mind or in the Inquisitor's mind.
And I'm sure while I'm like gripping, I'm starting to put pressure on his skull as I straddle him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it was hell, you know, and I'm bouncing his head off the ground a little. Not on purpose, you understand. It's just like I'm vibrating a little.
And I think, why don't we do this, guys? That's actually a perfect place to leave it. If you want to have any further information, we can do it in Discord or whatnot. I know you'll be at a con next time, but you know, we'll see whether and James is going to be in 2 weeks. Are you still in?
I'll probably be in bed.
Yes, so, you get back that night.
Oh no, sorry, no, definitely. No, in 2 weeks' time. No, I'm back.
You're back. Okay, yeah. So yes, you will be in bed just shortly before the session, and then come again. So then, guys, yeah, the usual, 100 XP, I believe?
100, yeah, I think it's 100.
Excellent. And this has largely been... The one thing we'll talk about, too, is whether this is going to be the end of our war story, or whether you guys are going to investigate further. I imagine you're going to want to try and get some revenge on House Fell.
Right. Well, we were up to something, too. Weren't we trying to find something to provide for the bribe?
Exactly. Yeah, that's when all this kind of went sideways.
That mission is still out there for...
Okay, so then we'll stick with this then. So 100 XP, what I was trying to decide is whether you guys are going to get a fate point back or not.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and I don't think we're not quite there yet. Then for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for session 4, episode 4 of our Witchly Offerings, a war story. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, the campaign, or the game we're playing, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section down below, and I'll endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. There's also a link down below to the Dungeon Musings Discord server where all of us are active. We have channels there dedicated to all the Warhammer games we run on the channel, which is a lot of them. Also, most of the other campaigns and games we run on the channel, as well as Find a Group, GM discussion, virtual tabletop chat. There's a terrific community that has built up over the years over there, and you're more than welcome to join us. There's also a link down below to our friends at Noble Knight Games. Noble Knight Games is the preeminent unionized retailer of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs in North America. Not only do they have an incredible selection of new role-playing games, board games, and card games, they have an unmatched selection of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs. If they don't have something in stock that you are looking for, you can put it on a want list, and they will send you an email when it comes in. And if you make a purchase of $10 or more through their website, be sure to enter the code Happy Muse Year. It is listed in the description down below. It is easier to type than it is to say, and that'll save you 10% on your purchase. If you're listening to this after April 15, 2025, then come back to one of our more recent videos. You'll see what the current discount code is there. It'll always be listed in the description of the video. Last thing I will say is a huge thank you to our stalwart agents. So, James, Sean, Jeffrey, thank you so much for playing tonight, guys. Congratulations on taking out such a big group of mutant gangsters. So, well done.
Thank you.
We will be back in the Coronis Expanse in 2 weeks' time, but until then, we hope that we gave you a few hours to take your mind off the troubles of our world and think about the troubles that our agents are uncovering, as they are simply trying to find a bribery for a bunch of witches. And until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.